Hello, welcome to Geekspace TV. Currently, we are about to begin our finale episode of High School.
I almost forgot what show I was on.
You forgot. This is a game based off the OVA system, which is anime role-playing game. So buckle in, buckle up, get ready, because it's getting down. And before we do that, we do have a couple of announcements. We're going to introduce these lovely people. I'll give you a summary of what has happened, which I didn't write down, so that's going to be great. And then we will get rocking.
We can do the really successful quiz that we started the season off with.
No.
We just quiz us all on what happened and see how much we were paying attention and how many notes we took.
And we just meta everything and make it better.
I mean, let's be real. I took a lot of notes, and most of them are drawings.
Yeah. They're very scary to look at.
You're welcome.
My most recent
Where's the
note
notebox?
is new timeline. Who dis?
That's funny because I have Ouija. Who dis?
All right, so let's get really into these announcements. These are not the days that I think about, but guess what? Next Monday, I'm going to tell you about our shows. On Monday, we have EPK at what time, guys?
7 p.m. Pacific time.
You. It's going to be great. They're full cast on Monday.
Oh yeah. Strawberry gets to meet Lucky.
I am so excited. I watched 30 minutes of the VOD, and I am like,
I've not laughed so hard.
Let's do this.
So good.
This is going to be fun.
Great.
The slushy machine.
It's going to be great. So that's with EPK.
So excited.
Tuesday at
7 p.m.
Thank you. This table is getting pretty good. They've got 3 corners to their triangle.
This table's getting pretty good.
They got 3 corners to their. That's all the corners.
That's a correct.
There's no more corners.
You just praised them for being a triangle.
Yeah. And what are you?
A square?
No.
We have more corners, and if you wanted to set things on us, there'd be more space.
But they actually great. They responded with the set that clock thing.
Improvisational choo-choo.
What's at 7 p.m.?
There's no rails.
What's at 7 p.m. on Tuesday?
A matter of speaking to the point. A Jane Austen-inspired RPG utilizing the system's sense, sensibility, and swordsmanship. A combination of Jane Austen's novels and masked identity novels such as Scarlet Pimpernel and Zorro.
Wow.
To be a final episode. Someone may or may not be stealing a diamond.
And there may or may not be a fight.
May or may not.
Let's be real. More than one someone wants to steal the diamond.
There's going to be a lot. I think it's going to be a lot like. Is it going to be very much like Eat, Pray, Kill? Where there's a lot of battles. And
I was like, wait a minute.
Probably
Are we
not.
associating
like the system in which fighting happens?
There's a move called Reach Heaven Through Violence. Of course, there's going to be fighting.
It's a little bit of a different system.
Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. That's definitely we'll see from the GM.
Now, I can't promise that there won't be IRL fighting because it very nearly came to blows.
I thought Lizzie was gonna just hit AJ real hard.
I really thought she was gonna leap across the table and stab someone.
Please watch these shows. They are amazing. They're full of good people. Next Wednesday, the 10th.
Nothing's happening.
No RPGs are happening.
We are not running an RPG here.
We're not holding an RPG. But the 17th, stick around. Please raise your hand if you're going to be here on the 17th.
But I'll be over there.
So we got some good people happening. So it's going to be good.
I am so excited.
What
I already bought a
You might hear me
costume
laugh
piece.
in the background.
Yeah. Me and Steph are gonna hang out while you guys are doing your thing.
Yay! Yay!
Do you want to explain what that is?
Yes, I want to
No.
hear your
Oh,
explanation.
am I allowed? I wasn't
Yeah,
sure if
yeah,
we were
it's
allowed
fine
to.
now.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Cool. We're using the Cypher system, and we're playing a game. It's set in Earth, and we jump between portals. And the name is World of Strange.
Hey,
You're not entirely wrong.
Can I like
Yeah.
Control Z this one? Lauren, would you like to tell us what the show's about?
You know, the first part that Claudia said was 100% correct. We were going to be using the Cypher system for Monty Cook Games. The setting for the Cypher system we're using is called The Strange, and the players are based on Earth, but then they do hop between worlds and other dimensions and experience the horrors that potentially lurk in between in the space called The Strange.
I am so excited for this show.
There is a mechanic where portions, like the characters, can become different classes, not quite classes, but have different abilities
Like,
in different worlds, which is really cool.
Fly in different worlds if I want. That's pretty cool.
It's going to be very dope, so check it out.
Be dope.
Mostly because I'm there. All right.
It's called
True.
Worlds
True
Beyond,
beats.
not Beyond Worlds, like I keep accidentally saying.
And this is the finale, so before we really get started, I want to say thank you so much for being a part of this thing. This game has been going on intermittently for a year, and without you guys supporting it, without Geekspace running it, without these lovely, lovely cast members, I don't think it would happen. So thanks to everybody. Thanks for making this Not a Horror Show happen.
Can't do the hand heart. Let him do this.
And stay tuned. This is where this kind of stuff happens.
Fucking weeb.
Oh, almost did it. If
And-
only my pinkies were better at being broken.
If you're pumped too, please tweet about it. Please check out our Patreon. Please check out our social medias, which is Instagram, YouTube, Twitter,
And
everything.
you're gonna ninjutsu out of here if you keep doing that, I
No,
swear.
there's the
Yeah,
weird one that
yeah,
Claudia does. That one. Look at it.
What? Where?
Like a heart emoji that goes boop.
Yeah, it's the heart emoji that goes boop boop boop.
Last but not least of our announcements, there's a new, improved, easier way to submit fan art. Just tweet it out with the hashtag GSFanArt. If you want to be credited, just fill out the form once. And if you haven't already, so if you already have, guess what? Super easy, and we'll take care of the rest. Because I don't know if you noticed, but before the show started, we showed all that good art because we like seeing your interpretations and your art and your excitement, because that's what we live on. Literally, that's what we eat. We're put in this big pit, and they feed us little bits of art.
We
and
print
eat
out
it.
the art and then we eat it.
Do you want us to go
We
hungry?
print it on rice paper. So
It's a Black Mirror situation in here. We need your fan art to live.
Oh yeah, legit.
I had
guys.
2 Red Bulls.
I just wanna live. Do.
With the
I also wanted to
arrows.
ask our Steamy Dreamy social media manager, Rini. I'm gonna keep using your title.
Yeah.
It is on my W10 or whatever. they
Yeah,
call
you're
it.
W10.
I don't know what those. I don't know.
W12.
W10.
Listen, listen. The IRS could probably come after me because I don't know what I'm doing.
Oh my
Keep
god,
going.
dude, you're on
Really just
camera.
said that on there.
I still do my taxes.
So
Like,
I was gonna
love
ask
that.
if, say, they had already submitted fan art, but they hadn't submitted it, and they wanted it to be on the show, could they just subtweet themselves with the hashtag GS?
as long as they
fan
use the hashtag, we have access to it. We can also do it on Instagram. It's a little more difficult that way, so Twitter is preferable. But yeah, we'd gladly be able to go through there,
Tag
comb
us.
through there, and take a look and figure it out. And yeah, we'll definitely get it right up on the pre-show because we love your art and because it keeps us alive.
Void Smoker drew Bumpy. It was so
Oh, Void Smoker's Bumpy is incredible. Bumpy from Eat, Pray, Kill. Seasons 2 through 3, veteran syndicated character now. Bumpy, the lizard, dog, monster, frog beast.
Veteran syndicated character.
Yeah.
Veteran.
I feel
all
like
makes sense. Why are you questioning
Okay.
any of this?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if
Well,
that's
what's the name of
similar
the
to
show?
Manny.
Burl Be Blonde?
Banny's only on 2 seasons.
Did you see Bertleby Blonde?
Bertleby Blonde.
Remember how there was no season in season 1?
It's a
Or
Harry
no
Potter
horror in
character.
season 1?
That is
There was
untrue.
there was
Okay,
horror.
okay, there was no horror in the first 3 episodes.
Actually, I will stand by that. There was until I would say until the
Wait.
very end of when you were like, yeah, let's fuck Anne up. Let's take Anne's soul and then have
So with that,
mannequins.
should we
that
jump
can-
into
that
a
was-
Yeah!
say who we are? We haven't
Let's say who we are. Let's start with
Wait, are we live? Yeah.
Oh, that was the rehearsal. Sorry.
1, 2, 3, 4. You start, please.
Me?
Yep.
Hi, I'm Drugly Romantic. You can follow me on Twitter and Twitch at Drunkly Romantic. I have a hat on right now, and I am so glad to be here playing probably one of my favorite RPG characters I've ever had the pleasure of playing, BB, the big bad baseball boy. He is 7'1", 400 pounds, has a lot of feelings, and has a huge crush on Andromeda, played by Amity Jam over there. And yeah, I'm very excited to be here. Thank you guys again for letting me share the space with you on the table, and let's fucking rock this show tonight.
Oh, hi guys, I'm Shell Game. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter or on Instagram at The Shell Game because somebody took Shell Game.
Rude.
I don't know. Yep, thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I am playing Ada. Her legal last name is Gryffindor. Not Glorfindor. Not Gryffindor.
It's Harry Potter.
She considers herself to be a Gryffindor if she were to take something according to those things, although realistically she's probably a Ravenclaw if we're being really honest with ourselves. Ultimately, the point is, at 13 years old, she has won 5 science fairs. And she is well on her way to additional science fairs. At this point, since they're in the future, she doesn't know how many science fairs she might have won. It is probably considerably more because her intellect is astounding and definitely beyond anyone she has ever encountered. Except for Morgan, who's kind of cool. Morgan's kind of cool.
You'll learn about that later.
Hello, I am Jamie. I am playing Andromeda, Ada's older sister. Apathetic space girl, witch, magical girl. Might have a little crush on a baseball boy. You know, it's kind of one of those like the jock and the goth, and it's like, oh, what a weird combination. But
I was a baseball boy, and you said, "See you late, spall boy."
He was a
I probably, yeah. And
Sarah, not a horror, you promise.
I am great with horror, and you can find me on the internet at Amity Jam on Twitter or Empty Jamie on Twitch.
Do it.
Hi, my name is Random Tuesday, and you can find me at Random Tuesday pretty much everywhere on the internet. And today I am playing Kenna Murray. She's definitely a Slytherin and may or may not brutally stab you if you look at her funny. And also probably is not supposed to exist. I don't know. Time is weird around her. She's after a knife. I have 6 pieces left to acquire.
Oh yeah, because I forgot we called catering.
We have 4.
I rolled for catering,
Yeah.
and we got it.
Yeah.
And then I just silenced
Mystical
them.
knives. Mystical knives.
Hi, I'm Steph. You can find me at Serapher Junkie on Twitch and Twitter. I am playing Haley Harper, who is a competitive bird princess, probably a Hufflepuff.
That would make sense.
Definitely also a Ravenclaw, by the way.
Oh,
but
yeah.
like a proud Ravenclaw.
No, Gryffindor Ravenclaw.
Sits up in the tower,
Does not associate with Ravenclaws.
messes with people with laser pointers. in the
Is
middle of the
likely
night.
a Ravenclaw. Oh, yeah.
Did they have laser pointers in Harry Potter, or did I miss a whole subplot?
It comes out of the wand.
Yeah.
You say
Oh.
Laesus
Also,
Gustafstus,
Harry
and then
Potter
it just...
is not not in
Confiscatus,
modern
the
society.
teachers would say, and
Like,
they'd put it in their magical desk drawer.
They have wand lasers.
Before we get into the recap, could we do a quick little go into the X
Yeah,
card?
I
and
was
some of
gonna
our
do
safety
that
mechanisms?
after I introduced
Hell yeah!
myself.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Because we don't do it sometimes.
Hi, my name's Jackie Dash, Jakidash, and I'm your GM for this. So get ready. I like anime. By the way, Friday, JoJo Friday. Watch JoJo Part 5. Even if you've never watched JoJo before, it happened. Just watch it. It's fine. I'm not thinking about that constantly in my head.
I adore her.
All right.
Yeah.
Before we get started in Geek Space TV, we make sure all our shows are safe for not just us but our players, because if you're not comfortable, you're not having fun. So we have this thing called the X card. It is on the table. It's a big X. If there's something that makes you deeply uncomfortable, you don't like it, it doesn't want a part of your game, you just press that and we go back. We undo. It is the Control Z. Is that what the word you said? Control
Yeah.
Z, and it just goes back, and then we start again. Not entirely, but we remove the elements that make you.
it's like that little podcast scrub where you're just like, oh, I completely blanked out. Just rewind.
Yeah,
Boop, boop, boop.
it's the 10 seconds. So it's very good. Check it out. It's got some good stuff. I think there's now a link in the wiki in the chat. If you've never heard of it, I highly recommend having it at your table. We actually just talked about what were they? Veils.
Lines, palettes, and veils. It's a pre-game safety mechanic.
It's
It was
very cool.
super cool. Like
Yeah.
the idea of walking into a role-playing game and knowing that at any given point, if I am uncomfortable with something to the point of like, nope, I can always just tap out.
It also lets us extend ourselves because we do have that safety net there. So it is great, and we use it, and we make sure to do it on every show. And we use it on my
So
show.
even though
So
we
what
have
kind
a
of-
note box, we're mostly joking. The
Yeah,
note box
yeah, yeah.
is not the
The
equivalent
X
of
card
the
is not allowed to go in the note box.
No.
Yeah,
No.
this is a fun time game.
I do want to point out last night someone pulled out one of the notes and read it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, that belongs."
Yeah, Scott pulled it out in a manner of speaking. It was just like, nope.
Was it the
A
octopus?
swarm of raging boots, crazed manis. Nope.
It's like, yeah, that goes in the note box.
I am actually, like, manis are the most interesting character outside of Dankula, the Dankula family. and the
God,
Dankula
I
dynasty.
wish we had Dan Kula on
I
here.
know. One day. Again, high school real, extra credit. It can happen.
All right.
Extra credit?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Honey, you gotta take
Let's
it away.
recap. I just want to let you guys be free, like little sheeples who just come out
You
of the
can say
pen.
no.
That is the... Okay, you're great.
Okay, previously on High School Royale, guess what? We're in the future. Whoa, it's underground. It's scary. It's New Scotia. You went to a museum of the Saurons, and you learned that this entire society is built on the concept that this is going to be the best universe because they're sending people back to fix the mistakes of the past, to revert it to the correct timeline. However, there's a consequence. While this society thinks, oh, it's going to fix our universe, it actually destroys it. And so what's been occurring is their universes are becoming weak, and they're starting to bend and shape and break, and so chip. And what's happening is you guys decided to, like, let's figure out more about this so we know how to fix it. So, when you guys got your residential passes into the city of New Scotia, you got sent different areas. So, for example, we know that BB did stuff.
Wow. No, you fumbled that baton.
After the museum, you guys saw some Jeremy's. Jeremy's the Gray, and they tried to absorb your essence, your life, so that they could become truth. And then you guys went into the world in a closet of confinement.
Confiscation.
Confiscation.
She said both consistently, so
Yeah.
it's both.
It starts with a C.
Edward's School for
In
Childish Youngsters.
fairness, half of the name of the closet has to be left in the closet, so no one actually knows what the second part of it
Yeah,
is. Just the
we're-
closet of.
It's
Because
accurate.
we missed that the timeline's words got extra.
Yeah,
hard.
words are just weird, wonky.
Yes,
Plus,
our words
there
are
were
weird now, guys.
mannequins in that closet, which I had not met before.
No, they're tiny marionettes, which BB had met before.
Yes, BB had met the king before.
The one with the largest hat.
Yeah.
And so after, you also took in your Kyler, who is your, the one bound to your family that's an interdimensional demon summoner.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
Demon
that is a
summoner? I was like,
summoner.
wait, I
Yeah.
did not get that.
I am
Yep.
learning so much with this
Summoner
recap.
demon.
Well, it summons your demons, and BB's addicted to sugar-free Red Bull. So,
She's really cool too, like really cool.
And then,
Maybe
yeah,
not as cool
because
as the
Morgan
car.
Sharzar also went in there, who was your science person, because you guys went in there to find the
science
information.
person.
To find the information
Ada
to figure
Promise.
out what's happening with the universes. You guys were successful. You guys gave them a lot of hats, started a small revolution. It was squashed. The one with the biggest hat then made you guys each give half to fill up one full Manny, so there was another Manny that exists. Then you guys came out and everything was fine. And with that data, you realized that with a large, huge amount of magic, the universes might implode on each other.
Unfortunately, we learned that little tidbit a little too late.
Yeah,
A little too late.
there was no stopping the concert.
Which we will get to in a second with these groups. Because this group decided to, one, skip their shift. Two,
I'm not sure we ever got to plot a clock. It got complicated.
you got up to block o'clock. So one of them had to complete their destiny, which was finding their ancient grandmother who had committed the ultimate sin of trying to steal magic from their sibling and kill them.
Oh, yeah.
So
That
it was
is-
then
That
That
is
was
the
fun.
most original sin.
Yeah, that is.
The most original.
I read that.
So then was
Cain and Abel-esque.
it was. But then that one was sealed for all eternity. They will never grow. They will never die. They will just exist.
That's pretty. No horror there.
But in their last moments, they did give you a way to counteract what you gave up. Your witchcraft has now been replaced with magic, which you have not used yet. So you don't even know what that's going to be like.
Oh my god.
Then you took a nap. You, however, when I say you, I'm pointing
you.
all the way across to Kenna. Kenna realized, oh, all these holes that have been appearing, that food has been taken, is because in this universe, the family, started by Michael Murray, her brother, was using a destroyed blade. Oh my goodness, I wrote it down because I never remember the name.
Discreet dagger.
Discreet dagger. To literally pull food from their universe, because this universe is this timeline has started to run out of supplies. So after meeting the CEO, you have not signed an agreement, but you used your words in an agreement. You got taken to your cool house.
I said I would think about it.
The green room. You guys got outfits, and then you found a cool car. You got VIP tickets to the Love Mandy concert. You went to the Love Mandy concert. You guys learned there that Love Mandy, gosh, it's so weird to have try to explain the background. Love Mandy is actually the giver of magical girls or boys, and has been giving magic since you've been gone, because she's been in a mix of cryo sleep and superpower yoga to be able to stay young and exist.
Superpowered yoga.
Wondering, besides the cryo sleep, how she's
And probably some kombucha.
Did she?
I'm guessing.
Did she go into one of those like the gravity spears that like they trained in Dragon Ball Z that make the gravity harder, and just did yoga in those? Because that's what I'm imagining Love Mandy doing.
Yes.
Does she drink pumpkin spice lattes?
Only ones with extra kombucha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Extra kombucha? The future's weird. And sexy.
And sexy.
I just like imagined all of those flavors and then just had a reaction.
That was a hashtag, not a horror.
Weird.
Wait, hold on. Let me put that in the note box.
Kombucha,
Thanks,
pumpkin
I
spice
hate
Extra
latte.
kombucha.
Extra
Can I,
kombucha.
can I write it in Starbucks terms?
Yes.
PSL and then
Yeah.
XKOM.
Okay, I'm gonna continue.
Yes.
So when you met her, she was so relieved because that means her time was over. She had been keeping the magic alive and slowly siphoning off, because you always need some sort of magician there to keep the magic alive in New Scotia, the city where excellence happens. So finally, with the Andromeda sisters here, magic can be passed back, and then she can be done, and she can just go back to her normal self, which we've only seen once, or most of us have only seen once. When releasing that magic, you guys were informed that a large amount of magic would cause the universe to
Collapse.
implode and
Crumble.
collapse. So we're going back. Oh, and there was a moment where you guys put your hands together and you drew a heart on each other's hands.
No,
Not you, not us. No, that was Love Mandy.
We
Love
now
Mandy
have a
you gave
heart.
us.
You have a part of it. You have a part of the
our
heart. It's very important.
Kenna has the pointy part.
It
This
is.
is your second tattoo, yeah?
It is my second tattoo. It's Ada's second. Oh, and she's still wearing her dress.
Wait a second. Would you be like one top of the heart and then Ada's the middle, and like ours match, but they're mirrors?
Oh my gosh, yes. Fully on board with this.
Disgusting.
Fully on board with
And
this.
Ada's just like,
Let's check out the thing.
No,
No, let's check out
It's
let's
just
check
too
out the
nice.
thing.
no.
This
Are
music
you?
is too nice for what's happening.
No, under there. No, it's like that. No, okay.
You just can check it out on your own.
Oh,
Yeah. All right. Cool.
they touched.
Then the countdown of the concert started, and as the countdown started, as this torrent of magic rushed over you, as you feel like peace might actually occur in this city, you hear a giant crack from above. And you look up, and it's not the giant lake's bottom that is full of interesting creatures of usual size, but instead you see the world splitting and breaking and barriers colliding and gripping. I like that word. And you're just seeing thousands of small and then become larger as they get closer, scuttling creatures, lifeless arms that move and twitch slowly, and their faces are nothing but void as they come for what they were promised. They come to be filled, they come to be full, and they come to be a person again.
Hey guys, remember when it wasn't always scary all the time?
Ada transforms.
And there's like Tico smash.
Oh yeah! And
Oh my
when
God.
the magic rushed through Tico, that was the cliffhanger. What is happening with Tico?
Oh yeah, because we got magic now.
Yeah,
also, what
magic
house
rushed
is
through
Tico
all of
in?
you.
Huh?
you didn't tell us what house Tico is in.
Oh my god.
Oh, Tico? Tico's a Ravenclaw, I guess. Right?
I mean,
Not all birds are Ravenclaw.
Tico?
it would kind of be like ironic for Tico to be a Gryffindor.
I think
Griffins are half bird.
Oh yeah.
So what's
Well, I
Tico
thought it
up
was a
to?
lion though.
So anyway, what's
anyway, I'm sorry.
doing this.
My
Tico,
fault. Yep.
Tico is a Slytherin because he only takes care of his own.
Ooh,
Fair.
snap.
Fair.
Good.
So, is Tico getting larger?
Yes.
Okay, tell me how large Tico is getting. Tico.
Can like have you seen how big a Quetzalcoatlus? Those huge pterodactyl birds
Yes.
that are like 15 feet tall.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I just want to
So imagine like
The
Chico.
two BBs.
yeah, Tico just like kind of extends out. His neck kind of grows longer. First, like the feathers are still there, and his beak becomes hooked with teeth, and his the same bright, cute eyes.
I think
They're large
size.
and brown, and they like. So like when Haley says Tico smash, as if like taking off in flight, but instead he just starts growing out towards everything, and his wings start to spread out. His tail feathers span wide, and his little claws become immense talons, and he begins to step off and take flight.
I think Ada like watches that and she's like, fascinating.
Did he just become a dinosaur?
Anne
I don't-
thinks that
yeah.
was like a weird trick of perspective. She's like,
Is this
So
He
Oh,
wanted to.
no.
He wants.
They're still like
Tico,
crawling
I
down.
think, wants to help. So
does anyone
Okay.
Mandy gave me this harmonica and I don't she still don't know what to do with it, but I have no idea.
play it.
do you play any
Blow on it.
instruments?
Not a harmonica.
Do you play that's not an
I
answer
can
to my
I can play
question,
Wonderwall
BB.
on the guitar a little bit and a couple
Okay,
Beach Boy
so
songs.
you're basically every teenage boy ever.
So you can play
Except tall, that's
I
the
don't know.
point.
What if you smashed the harmonica into Excalibur and turned it into an Excalitar?
Couldn't hurt.
Worst comes
Try
worst, it'll break the
blowing on it.
harmonica.
So the world is full of magic. As you guys are just sitting in this, Tico literally is growing and stepping. People are rushing all around you. The concert's still happening. Love Mandy does not stop a concert for anything.
Did the audience realize that does the audience
world
have a
is
dawning horror?
No, the audience has done the whole. Oh my goodness, we're humans and we don't know what to do. Let's crush and round the end round. So they're all kind of crowding the exit and they don't
Oh, they're
know how
running.
to.
Oh, so they're panicking.
They're
so,
panicking.
The audience
so-
is panicking and rushing out of the exit.
Oh.
Do
Well,
the mannequins, are they just concentrating over the concert, or are
No,
they
so they're
spreading
spreading.
everywhere?
They're coming
So-
just for us.
As a note, Haley does jump on Tico's back.
Okay, thank you. That's very important.
Good. Excellent.
The mannequins are actually they're doing a little bit of this whole walking on something that doesn't exist, and then they're like slipping down, and then as soon as they touch something of your realm, they suddenly get gravity. So like they'll be like
Okay.
slipping down and crawling on something that doesn't exist, then they'll touch a wall, and then they'll just collapse. They'll just like fall to the ground, maybe like 60, 70, 100 feet, and then they'll stay there for a little bit, and then start moving, and they'll start shuffling, and they're trying to grab people. People are running. It's like worse than that Resident Evil game.
So Ada's transformed.
Yep.
Tico's a gigantic bird demon monster ridden by Haley. What's
Kenna's going to rush towards the nearest one. What if there is a mannequin that falls anywhere near her? She wants to see what they're doing, and she intends to
They're
grab them.
actually not culminating inside the stadium. They're
Okay.
actually moving to a different point. Once they hit the ground, they'll take anything that leaves, but they're all kind of collecting on
We
the
need to
other
follow
side
them.
of town.
and
They're
they're
going
wait, so they're
somewhere.
they're exiting through the concert, but they're
The-
going.
No,
Humans-
they're landing
Are they-
all over, but some
Yeah.
they don't seem to be landing
Oh,
specifically.
This is
so
their
like they're-
gathering
okay.
point.
Okay, this is also something. So Haley would probably see this as they're like all leading, and it'll fly back down with Tico. It's like
Where are they going?
I could try.
they're
To,
like
they wanted things last time, so we could just try and. Wait, where are they going?
You were
Where are they
flying,
going?
right?
Yeah.
You choose, you
So
can see
you
them.
know that on the other side of the field, there's a giant Neo baseball field. The Neo baseball. It's a
what
game.
used to like would I know what used to be there or why it's important?
Because everything's underground, you wouldn't really know what it used to be because technically all of this was dirt.
I have a
and special
phone
rock.
that has the internet.
Yeah.
I've been
Oh.
I've been talking to the waifu.
The waifu too, yes, the new internet.
Your waifu too.
And
My waifu too.
are you trying to look for anything specific of why they would? Can you roll me some sort of roll?
I want to
or-
see if I can remember if that's where the subway station used to be in the old
Oh.
city.
So what do you use for that?
I don't know. If I have an idea of what New Scotia looks like anyway because I know the wildlife.
Yes.
I kind of know where things would be, right? So by just via location and kind of since I've been above ground and I've seen where everything is, can I have an idea like pinpointing why this is important or if it's connected to the subway station?
No, I think that's a good idea. I just don't know what skill you're using.
Maybe wildlife and
Let's do it.
disability too.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna do it
I-
from a wildlife
perception,
perspective.
'cause I'm
Yeah,
looking, yeah.
yeah. So your focus is on like a wildlife kind of
Hot
view.
boxcar!
Oh, fuck yes.
So you know how
Yeah.
animals work, and you know how like you can. You're like I've watched animals more
Yeah,
than just.
why do they gather? Why do they gather?
When you start to see them gather, you're starting to notice that like they are moving in this way that animals move when someone else is in charge. Like they're like coalescing, but they're a little bit more.
Or hive-minded by something controlling it.
Yeah. And as you look in the center, you actually see of this big baseball field, you actually see a familiar form.
Great.
It's peacock blue. It's got long hair.
Haley lands.
With where? Where are you landing?
Back in
Okay,
the
so then
concert
you
to
fly back.
everybody because I
Right.
see this, and I'm like, Tico, we're going back down, and I'm
Yeah.
assuming like Tico and I are just kind of literally of one mind now because
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah, magic.
And so we land. It's like they're heading to the baseball field. She's here.
Oh, can you
Great.
give us a ride?
Yeah, that's why I landed.
We can teleport. Do you want to double team, double up, team up? Do you want a couple?
What if you met? Oh,
You have no idea where you're going.
that way?
It is like I assume just standing in between where they were and they like joined hands over and then disappeared. Is that what happened?
yeah. Okay.
That-
Okay. I'm like, are you on? Or are you good?
Okay, wait.
Kenna gets on the
Yeah.
giant Tico.
Ada like goes to get on as well, but she looks a little like nervous, like with all of her like crackling energy and like white hair and blue eyes. She's like a little like, okay, I might die.
Extra wide blue eyes.
Yeah, extra wide. She's just like, flying is not my thing.
So you guys are flying, and like I'm giving. So Tico has a couple of extra stats that I just want to throw out there. For example, where wait, did I thought I just marked it. Tico's gonna have 2 in strong. Does Tico have anything in charismatic?
I don't.
I think it cute.
Tico was lucky. Was always lucky and
I
cute.
think Tico was cute. Now it's beautiful because it's scary
Oh
beautiful.
fuck yeah!
So cute is gone, but it's beautiful.
So it's more of like a commanding, charismatic presence.
Yeah. Awkward
Plus 1 or
size.
2. 1.
Whatever the cute was, stat was. So it should be above you on that
I
page.
don't remember. No, I had it written somewhere else.
Okay.
Because I only had the companion, and I wrote the Tico
Okay.
stat somewhere else.
It's
It's okay.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's 1. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
this is 1. So
That
beautiful
makes
1
sense.
and then awkward size.
Yeah.
Is that a minus?
That's a minus.
Okay,
Give it
cool.
a -2 because cannot fit in the car.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
You get also a little bit of magic arcane.
Is it 1 or 2?
Just 1. And if you need support, I can tell you what to roll for spells.
Okay.
I believe the health was 20 and the magic was 20. Or was that 40-40? One of those two.
I like twice the amount. He's a big bird.
You know what?
so
It's 40-40 now. It's size.
40,
They got some toughness in there. It's got some
Yeah.
health. Okay. Luck is now gone. There's no luck
Oh
in
yeah,
there
no,
anymore.
there's no luck.
You don't need luck when you're a giant bird monster.
You guys decided to teleport, but
Yeah.
you're now teleporting to a spot that you can't see, so I need you guys to both roll your teleport
I have
spell.
knowledge of baseball and all
Sure.
its forms, so I
Okay.
have a GPS
So,
looking.
so you're drawn to baseball.
Yeah, it's like a
stadiums?
moth to the porch light right when
You're-
I'm at the door and it flies in my face.
You may add you have teleport, so
I
always
do.
add 2, add your teleport skill, and you may add your baseball knowledge skill.
Ada is going to have so many words for you when she sees you.
Remember that with OVA, you're trying to get set for the highest number. So for
15. 3 5.
15, you are good. You get there. Congratulations.
Yeah, hey.
Yay, woo!
Oh, hey.
What was yours?
That worked.
It was great.
Was it actually great?
It was 45 billion.
Yeah.
45 billion.
Try again.
6.
But
Total.
here's the thing, though. I use my teleport.
That's not how this works.
I'm allowed to teleport people. I thought if I touched them.
I don't know how that works.
If I,
Oh, she's the GM.
Yeah,
You're
it's up to
SOL.
you.
I'm going to state that you could be there immediately, or you can both be there about
Let's
2
both get
blocks
there.
away.
Let's both. Oh, okay. Let's do that.
yeah.
Are you together?
They're holding
Are you
hands.
two
We
together?
probably held
Okay.
hands. I think there was probably this moment in the teleporting that's sort of like the awkward moment where you don't know which way to hold the person's hand, but we're teleporting in different directions, so we're like stretching out over
Yes.
space-time,
Just
and
run.
it's really awkward, and then we just sort of like land and we're like,
Do you guys do
good
the
teleport.
Do you guys do the hold hands and then run?
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. yeah.
Okay.
You're running while holding hands?
Yes.
And you guys are obviously flying above.
So what does that height difference look like?
That's about right.
Probably just jump on your back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Probably
You did my
just
backpack.
You run
I
like
do the
10
piggyback,
feet,
right?
and then you're like,
No, BB runs like 50 feet and Anne gets like 10 in the same time, and BB loops back around and just kind of scoops her up and is like, here we go.
So as you're running, you guys fly over, and you're actually getting a really good view of what's happening. All the mannequins, these are actually mannequins, are converging. They're converging on one space, and they're kind of pulling together. So at first you see a blob, and that blob stretches up, and then it grows giant arms,
Oh,
and then
my
you
a
have
mechakin!
Oh no.
you have gosh darn it, a mecha king.
Okay, can you just rip off a
Question,
piece
were
of
you
that
gonna
for
come up
me
with
now?
a different name?
I was gonna call it October Sky the Mech.
No,
but
Mecha Kid
no,
will definitely
it's
sell.
Mecha Kid.
Geek Space will definitely sell more Mecha Kid toys.
That's fair. They have a better
More
global
brandable.
audience.
Yeah,
Unless
they're
unless
the
you want
brand.
to call her Mechtober Sky.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Mechtober
way
Sky.
better. Let me just cross this out right that. All
But
right.
is she gonna call herself that, or does Kenna just say that?
Yeah, I
Yes!
think Kenna's like, it's Mechtober Sky.
Val
That's
Viper,
a
you
good
have
one.
it
That's a good
exactly
one.
right.
Here's the thing, though. She's gonna be October Sky. Like that's who she would call herself.
Oh, yeah, but I'm just gonna call her Mechtober Sky now.
So this mech slowly. It's not really a mech per se. It's literally when you look at it, it's a bunch of mannequins crawling.
It's
over
Evangelion.
It's an amalgam mannequin.
and kind of twisting and making a thing.
Amalgam.
And you just see this group of mannequins push over a building because when you're that big, why the F not?
Fudge.
Why are you two bleep? Okay.
How are we gonna? There's.
my
Hey, you
goodness.
too.
What?
I bet you're as you guys are looking at this mech, you start to hear feel, I guess, a warmness in your heart, Mark.
Ow,
Oh,
ow, ow.
Is that?
It's
Is
not
that?
Having allergic reactions, or
Oh no, that would
Is
suck.
this what usually
Okay.
happens with
Okay,
tattoos?
this is weird.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh,
we-
guys, it's the concert time. You guys gotta save the concert because it's my last show. So here you go. And you guys
Hey,
see these
Mandy?
big bubbles come from the stadium and they're floating and they're all 5 different colors. And they're moving towards each of you. In meta terms, y'all are getting mechs.
I'm on board with this.
Great.
I'm so on board with being a mech pilot.
Whatever you two do,
are
do not
each
stand
getting individualized, and you'll be able to describe them. So I'm giving you a little bit of preamble so you can think about it. You don't know what part, or you don't know if these mechs combine or not. But each of you are
It's
going.
an anime, all mechs combined.
Each of you are going to get a card, and as you kind of play through your mech, you're going to figure out what it does.
What?
Oh wait, what?
I hope mine is very intelligent focused.
So, because I'm going to give the people who are on the scene first. So,
Oh.
you get to pick first.
Yes,
Okay.
Lena, mechtagonist.
them, or-
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
those are the cards. Oh, we have to look at them or just pull.
You can.
Yeah, you pick one, and then it's they're just ace through. They're Joker, Ace, King, Queen, Jack.
This is the one I picked. This is the one that I picked.
I mean,
Brava.
I'm gonna go with the queen.
Okay, so we got some mech business happening.
Mech
here.
business is happening.
Oh, the red.
You got the king, buddy.
Oh great. Oh, I got
Sora.
Ganon. Hold on.
The hearts.
Yeah.
I feel like this is appropriate for me as a person.
I also want to point out
Oh,
that
did
this
you
is the
want to be
most.
the queen to the king?
Oh, like I'm
I'll
gonna
let
take
that
away from this
happen.
beautiful little
Besides,
moment here.
Ganon-
This is the most
Ganon is
clothed
lucky as
I've
well.
ever seen a picture of Ganon.
Oh,
Wait, let me
yes,
see.
Garuda.
He's actually
You
wearing
wanna be
clothes
the
in this
Garuda.
one.
So, as you guys, I want to give you the moment to think about it, to say what your mech might look like. You do not, the cards have decided what part of the mech you are, so when you start to form, the only rule is that in your mech there is a giant button in it, and it does a mech attack.
Okay.
So we're like in this like cool
bubble just
pod,
had
this
one.
great bubble, and then there's just a button.
Are we like antagonists unite, and then it's
Is it like we pop into the bubble and then the mech appears around
yes,
it?
so
Okay.
you'll be pulled
So the
into
bubble
the
is
mech.
the cockpit.
And this is the kind of mech that I like to follow Star Driver rules, where you are just floating in the circle, and when you do the action, the mech will also do that action.
Okay.
So
I love that.
Oh, this is one of those we have to do the thing. It's full on Pacific Rim.
yes, you can use that rule.
Can they have to be in one mech? That's
That
two
would be
halves of
so
what? Can they have to drift?
If they
You were filling all my mech fantasies.
we're gonna start with Steph and Steph. What is your mech like?
It is a big stag. And so in the bubble, because I'm not about to run around on all fours, it's like the controls are actually around her arms, and it's always just like the motion.
That's amazing. And how does your bird fit to this? Because Tico's not going away.
No, Tico's is out there. Tico's extra firepower, please.
Okay, remind me that because when we roll initiative, Tico Walls are all initiative.
Does Tico? No, that wouldn't make any sense.
Tico's enormous.
This is a very
Why
serious
not?
game.
Serious game.
I think Tico should somehow more form with the mech for a second form.
There's got to be like claw holders so
Oh,
that he can like pick
But
you
that's
up
what
and
the
carry.
antlers are for.
It fiddles on the antlers.
Got it.
It charges like a special
Which
attack.
means the mech is huge if the dinosaur bird is sitting on top of it.
Yeah. Lauren. What's your
I
mech?
guess I really like color-coded, team-coordinated mech tropes. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Steph, what color is your mech?
I think the bubble that appears over is green. So, kind of that mossy bronze and the mossy silver.
Nice. That Nazi
And
bronze.
so you
green.
have a bit of like the
Silver
green
stag.
with the antlers coming down, but it's all just like brass and like antiques.
That's nice. I think Kenna's mech is probably, I would say, like white with glowing yellow, like the time yellow.
Oh.
So it's like it's got like the Tron sort of racing, like this Tron stripe lights that are just like pulsing down it, and it's because I'm a sucker for two-legged little like trash house mechs.
Yes.
That is 100% what it is, except it's got two like little arms that just extend to become swords.
Yes. Does it have the little
Oh my
feeties
God.
that are like pointy feeties, or are they actually real feet? Like, are they like the little like?
Oh, I like the little pointy feeties.
So it has to move.
Yeah,
Yeah,
There
it's
were
like
knives-
a little,
knives
it's a
on your
little
feet.
pod with like pointy arms and pointy feet, and so it looks kind of like a like awkward starfish, except then it's
Then
like
it
then
stabs
cuts a
you.
pitch.
Oh, I love this. All right. So at this table, Ada. No.
No,
That's
No.
it. Ada?
No.
yeah.
Jamie.
Yes.
I was trying to go with Anne. and I just all the
There's a
names are
lot of
wrong.
it.
Jamie, what does your mech look like?
I don't know.
Right?
What color? What's the color? Start with color.
I feel like it's probably painted like those cars that are sort of iridescent. Like it's color change instead of having like a full on galaxy like motif. It's just
Shifting
any
colors.
any angle you're looking at it, it's slightly different, and
like
it's
the
very.
holographic hats in that movie with the floating.
Back to the Future?
Yep.
Okay. I thought that was my first guess, but I wanted to see where she was going.
Well done. I did not get Back to the Future
Well,
from that.
I had Back to the
Nope.
Future
floating.
immediately, and then when she said floating, I'm like, okay, floating hoverboards and stuff. Yeah, so
It's remarkable.
Good job.
honestly.
Oh, I just
Good
watched
job.
too many movies.
But
Don't
it's very
undersell it.
like slim and sleek and like kind of like feminine, like a feminine mech. It's not like super hard angles, and there's no like overt.
I'm thinking Star Driver.
Yeah, I'm thinking. You know how in Persona 5, that one summons they've got the big skirt with the bomb.
Milady.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Very much like Milady, which is it's a headless persona that has this huge skirt, but then when she attacks, the skirt like pulls up and it's just like rockets, like cannons out the front.
It's lovely.
Good. Yes.
Sarah, what's your mech look?
It is very, so the color of the ball that comes toward her is just like shock white. And when it envelops her, it transforms around her and it becomes this like, it looks like a science shuttle. It looks like something that would set down on a planet, and you would see scientists walk out, and they would do sciencey things, and then they would walk back in with their science and do more sciencey stuff.
So it's like a pod.
It's like a
basically
NASA ship.
pod.
It's a pod.
Yeah.
Does it have like little like spider legs? Like several legs coming out.
Like
from
a
the
crab,
side?
like a-
so
like
they're
a-
it walks like a crab.
Yeah, I like that. So
And
they're
it's
they're
got
like
little,
little
like-
spider. There's like 8 spider
It's
legs.
horrifying.
And each of the spider legs, though, like as soon as she gets in it, they become electrified. So when she's walking, you can see like the taps of electricity on the ground from each of this,
And
each
they
of the
kind
little
of
spider
like
legs.
arc between like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there like is there one little window that you can see out of?
Yeah, of course. There's like the front, like observing window where scientists do sciencey things out of that window because they're observing with their eyeballs.
Excellent.
Yes.
Directly. What is your mech look like?
A blue and orange orb floats down to BB. And it's not quite coming to him all the way, so he reaches out Excalibat and touches it. And as soon as it touches it, a bright, blinding blue and orange light shines through the land. BB's shirt gets ripped off.
Yes.
Part of your contract.
Yep.
Yes. BB's hat blows away in a gust of wind and spirals up.
I feel like I need
and
to
his
tap
jacket,
between you two.
his jacket comes up, and he just kind of like floats, and around him forms a mech of him, just bigger and shirtless. He is wearing this. He is wearing the exact outfit he was wearing: golden gloves. But literally like 3 times the size of BB.
Okay,
and
just three?
and
Just 3.
And on,
Well, BB's pretty big.
I'm pretty big. I'm still as big as you want it to be.
He's awkward.
Plot big, awkward sized.
I do love
awkward
plot
size
big.
2.
Awkward size times 3.
So BB like it's like falls back into the suit and is there, and the hair from the mech now, it's very robot-y hair, but it juts out and it's longer than ever, and it flows down to his shoulders. It is beautiful. The mech hair is blowing in the wind, his mech jacket is blowing open, and guess what? Cyber BB is shredded. He's in there and he's just like... kinda like,
Monologue token, what's Anne thinking right now?
Anne has the capacity to like mirror out the windows so nobody can see inside, and usually she uses it to take naps, but she's just like almost like put her arm and like bink, 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 like
And I believe it is now time to roll initiative.
oh.
I thought it was very clear that we needed to know what all the mechs were before we got started.
I agree.
Oh, shit. How many were supposed to roll again?
Your
2 and then
dice
whatever
attack.
speed or initiative you add.
Okay, I got 15.
Yeah, she is
I
not
was
fast. Mechs are slow. Okay.
Oh.
2 plus whatever, like, quick, I think you have.
Both Tico and I have
I don't have
6.
Okay. Oh, you know what? 6 is gonna be a big party.
Yeah, because I am also on 6.
Yep, that was
Yep,
not a good roll.
I am 6.
Rolling.
Okay.
What?
Just like all the people who are on 6. It's Tico. It's Kana. It's Haley. It is Ada. Who else is on?
I had 15.
Oh yeah. That's right.
I wasted a good roll.
Good job.
I could have just got 6 and we
5.
could have just picked an order.
5. And Kana.
6.
Okay, is it because you haven't activated yet?
Yep. I only roll 2 dice, and then I go from 2 dice to 5
1, 2,
dice.
3, 4, 5, 6,
It's a
7.
big jump in number of dice.
Great, BB, you're
Oh,
starting
wait,
off.
I'm transformed. Hold on.
You're seeing. Oh.
6.
Wait,
Okay.
can the mechs transform?
Oh, wait. Never mind. It
Okay.
only gives me combat expert, which I don't think
Combat
enhances
expert
my roll.
helps with, I think,
With
your
my
The
attack.
attack.
attack, the attack
Yeah.
roll, not the
Okay.
initiative, yeah.
So don't worry, Ada's coming for you.
So we have gigantic city of New Scotia, a bunch of mannequins just surrounding one very calm-looking October sky in the center. And BB is up.
Are they like, where are we in position to the enemies? Like, they're not attacking us currently.
No.
It's just starting to attack the city.
Yes. So the giant, as it has been coined, Mechtober Sky has pushed over a building, is large, is probably
Super chill.
Yes.
Okay.
This universe deserves this. Oh, I need to change my music.
BB, before he actually goes on and does anything, BB finds a button, because they all have, there's buttons inside the mechs that are literally just like Haley, Kenna, Anne, Ada.
Just our faces.
I press all 4 of them down with 4 of BB's big fingers. I put them in. Hey guys, this is pretty cool, right?
I'm barely comprehending what's happening, but
Yeah.
I have very large hand knives that I intend to use.
We're totally gonna destroy this, and I really we need to get this going. I realize this, but have we all agreed on a name to call this gigantic, kind of robot?
Mechtober Sky.
Mechtober Sky. Are we all good with that? Mechtober Sky, good.
I mean, the other one I had was Mechakin, but
I like Mechtober Sky. I think it's more
Mechtober
concise.
Sky
It's
too,
a little
'cause
clearer.
I feel like we're insulting her more.
Yeah.
Logically, we should just say October Sky 2.0, but all right, whatever you want.
It's a little less
Ultimately,
fun.
the point is,
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Would it be 2.0 or would it be 1.2?
I mean, yeah, good point. 1.2.
I do want to point out that all the mechs have a giant button.
A giant what? Giant
button.
Hey, what does a button
Do
do?
you guys all have these? Yeah, we have buttons in here. Mine's just a giant button.
Ada presses her
Nope.
button.
On your turn, you can.
Ah!
I don't know. Why'd you tell us, BB?
Let's. I don't know. I'm just in. What? I have no idea what buttons to do. So I'm gonna go fight this, and let's figure out how to do this. Let's all try not to die. Sound good?
Yeah.
You guys are great.
No, I fully intend on dying as quickly as possible.
Ada.
Ada, don't be a jerk.
He's like, same.
Kenna's button just blinks. I'm assuming she destroyed it.
Stop talking!
Okay, guys, let's do this. BB takes his hand off of this, and takes a step forward, but it's kind of lurches. It doesn't actually. He can't. He hasn't learned how to drive it yet.
Sure.
But he does have. He's the only one who has drive, so I'm assuming he's going to be better than everyone.
Eventually.
So BB kind of figures it out how to control the arm, and there's a button that just says special button.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. And it presses it out, and then an Xbox One controller pops out.
Yes.
I'm like, okay. Okay.
Wait, is it you press the button?
I press the special button to get the Xbox remote.
Yes.
And now I have the remote, and I'm playing around with it, kind of getting the feel for it. And I notice there's the back bumper is the left trigger. So I pull the left trigger, and the arm goes out. BB's other arm goes out, and from the hand pulls out a light baseball bat. It's like it's made of
yes.
light. And it is actually Excalibat.
Lightsaber.
It's a lightsaber. That's a baseball
it's a
bat.
It's like a little
Bat.
chunkier end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Excalibat saber. And we're just gonna keep
Excalibat saber.
Excalibat saber Monica, and I pull it out. And are there still more of the mannequins that are kind of running to?
Yeah. There's a couple who are the really slow ones that have been entertained by other humans.
BB grabs a couple, throws them up, and then tries to baseball bat swing them at October Sky.
Okay. Roll me an attack.
Okay.
Because nope, you have an ability that allows you to use melee for. Use your strength bonus for your ranged attack. It just means I think you lose a dice.
Okay.
Just had a little heart, like a little.
I have to try to remember it, and I'm gonna roll defense as well.
Box curse.
Okay. So you do hit by a degree of 2. Don't forget to add what's your DX modifier, even before we get into what your box curse.
3.
So you're gonna be doing 6 damage. A couple of the mannequins hit the other ones. They go, and there's small explosions, but otherwise, oh shoot. The mannequins hit the other mannequins. You're like, usually that would have taken people out, but it barely impacts.
So mannequin goo drips down
Yeah.
the cyber bat, and
Yeah.
down the words on the side of it, you can kind of make out the phrase, "Have mercy."
Seems very pacifist appropriate.
And because you rolled the 12, you have something really exciting happen. Your
Yeah.
options are
Okay.
you may stun, where they lose the next action. They may impair them for the combat's duration or until they fix it, or add a weakness complication.
I want to. Was I actually able to hit the Mechtober?
You hit the Mechtober, correct?
Does that upset Mechtober? Because I just really want Mechtober to be pissed.
Congratulations, that's already occurring.
Okay.
Oh wait, no.
Can I give them a weakness along the lines of them being so angry, or?
I get to decide what weakness they have.
Oh, okay, okay.
But
I just want to make them really mad.
oh yeah.
I'm done. I'm done with this horror shit.
The
Says BB.
Mechtober sky slowly turns, and you can see that there's like if there was a face, a mannequin just walked across it if it was
Awful.
a spider.
Awful.
And the mouth opens, and inside it is just darkness in there, but you see the little arms moving as if it was a tongue. And the Mechtober
Gross.
sky, the Mechtober sky just says, but it's really deep and rumbly.
Yep, it's us. We're gonna beat you up.
And now the rest of them are going. Tico, Kenna, Anne, Haley, Ada, October. I'm gonna let y'all go first.
So Ada just hit her button.
Oh yes, she did. What is your card?
It's a joker.
Oh no.
Oh, jeez.
It's a joker.
Okay, so you can hear your turbines in your mech start to whir, and you see you have a control screen. I assume.
Yes, of course.
Okay, and your
It's
control.
a very science-minded mech.
And you just see like the ... and it just says activate armor breaking protocol Y/N.
Why?
Describe an attack that would break the armor.
So
of this character.
the way that this attack works is similar to many spiders you have witnessed. It like goes around. The idea is that like it goes around the legs and spins like a web that then coalesces so that whenever any sort of action is taken, the mech would fall forward and potentially break
Oh.
their armor. Apologies for the mic.
So your goal is to
You're adding the
trick it so that the small weakness in its armor could break it.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is set up. There's what is the goop that comes out of your like? Is it just ropes or
No, it's a goop.
Okay.
Science goop.
It's
Very
science goop.
scientific.
science
It's
goop?
the sort of thing you
Definitely
might
conducts
see.
electricity.
Oh yes, it does.
So one like
Like
and it, because it's the special attack, this is the thing that it just activates. So just a splurge of this mech science goop just streams all over this mech, all over one leg. I heard it. We're continuing, and that one leg is just stuck to the ground. Great job.
Science goop.
We have Haley, Tico,
Haley,
Kenna,
the
and Anne.
button. I have an ace.
Oh. As you hit the button as the ace, you just on everyone's screens there is just a like you guys all see a filter that says combine Y/N.
Yes?
Before he hits the button, she just goes, God, why did it have to be spiders? And then hit the button. And everyone's screen pops up combine. I was like, I hit all the buttons. The answer is yes, right? Consent first.
I mean, fuck it. Kenna will answer yes.
Okay.
Better together.
I wanted to play around with this thing. No, but you're right. Like I could probably play around with this afterwards. I'm sure we're gonna use.
It's gonna be fun.
I highly doubt this is her only form.
Oh yeah. Oh, so this is. Oh, that's so cool. This is just like anime. That's pretty crazy.
What
Anyway,
does combine
he
do?
presses the button.
What's anime? I think we already clarified that Kenna knew what Yu-Gi-Oh was.
Process beginning, and it just shows a process bar.
Okay.
So you have a loading bar.
You have a loading bar for
Okay, that's
combining.
fine.
So you've started the process, Ace.
Can I still
Congratulations.
do something though? Can I
Yes, you have a turn. That's just- you were the one who starts it.
The button starts the combination, and then on the kind of like this is a floating like kind of just board, right? Which is like where all the buttons are and everything, and then a socket opens up and like the bracer she puts on to like guide her mech come out,
Yeah.
and she charges. She still will not try to hit. She's not gonna attack October Sky, but she will attempt to knock down a building to pin her down.
Okay, so you are
'Cause I have
trying.
antlers.
Are you trying to then stun
Yes.
or okay?
Mostly stun.
Okay. Please roll your stun. You have a stun.
I have
Wes.
an ability of
Yeah.
a trick shot, and is that equivalent?
Yes.
equivalent,
Nice.
right?
It's-
so
yes.
I roll four in addition to the 2 attack, right? It says 4. Roll 4. Do I roll?
No,
only
that's.
4?
I think that was your
Only
total.
4.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
that's, you're gonna.
I'm gonna break his gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, you're gonna break
You
those
got
gloves.
6?
Yeah.
You just make it.
Great.
Nice.
Knock over I imagine knocking over like one building with the antler and coming around knocking another so it just collapses.
Oh.
And like, there's like a loud hiss. It's like very distractingly looking at BB.
Great.
At the shirtless
October sky, you
gigantic
distracted her.
Yeah.
So she was looking. The goop happened. This building hits her straight in the back of the head, collapses under this building. Is going to be stunned for a turn, which
Good.
does
Yeah.
mean she does not have an action this turn. She still can.
Back
roll
on my
this.
bullshit.
Hey, October, can you hear us?
There's just when you try to open comms because that's how mechs work.
Yeah.
You just hear a loud roaring and wailing of multiple mannequins.
I think she heard us.
We now have
Just think it's rude that she didn't say anything because like we haven't seen each other in a
and
while.
Tico.
Yeah.
Would have been nice to at
No,
least have a greeting.
Kenna
And
Right?
Ken.
gone.
Thank you.
I mean,
you
so
were all
Kenna,
this turn.
Kenna like
Oh,
slams the
perfect.
button, and then seeing Mechtober trapped between two buildings and pinned by goop, she
The
is
armor
one
is broken.
who cuts
My armor is
to
broken.
the point.
Mechtober.
To the point.
She cuts to the core, shall I
Uh-huh.
say? So
the
the
mech
mech
core.
just like digs in, and I want to say that her mech has like just a slot, and she pulls out the knife and then puts the knife in it, and the whole thing lights up.
Oh.
And that's the time just activates across the entire thing, so it just becomes this like beacon of yellow light.
So you inside the mech, you
Yeah.
stabbed it and then you've just turned it and
Yeah.
it goes just woo.
And it activates. And so the whole thing just starts moving faster, and then she just dashes towards October, and the arms, which are just like kind of pointy sort of pyramids, they extend out, and it's the For My Family from Pacific Rim, and they just turn to swords, and she just drives in, and she's just tearing into the center, like she's basically trying
You're
to
just-
rip off the face.
I like
of
the
mech.
concept that you're a tinier mech.
Yeah, it's a small,
yeah, you're
compact
small.
mech, just made of knives. Made of knives.
you please roll?
I have a plan, Lauren.
This I guess is going to be the
Nice to meet you.
regular knife to meet you,
Okay.
and she's like, "Hey, October, it's really nice to meet you."
She rolls 7 dice. Just look.
I roll 7 dice,
I roll 6 to defend and I am waiting for you to beat this roll.
but I'm gonna make this one accurate, so I actually roll 8 dice.
Okay, sure.
Because it still counts as a weapon. I basically can trade off for one effect.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
And I got boxcars.
Ooh.
I got 8.
Oh,
No,
that
I
was-
rolled terribly otherwise though.
Does boxcars get good points still?
I mean, I rolled a box card more,
yeah,
so
but
I
you don't count. You're a bad guy.
No, I don't think it does. It might still get an effect. It's unclear whether or not the effect
It
happens.
is really unclear.
if you don't actually hit.
I'm looking for my little page that says, "Hey,
I'm okay either way. She's
Okay.
like goes in, but I imagine it's a small mech, so it's not that much bigger than a pile of mannequins, and it just like it's like sinking into this like a pit of snakes.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
like she jumped in,
mannequins
and
are
then they're
moving
digging
and
deeper,
twisting.
and so like they're like kind of she's kind of stuck. She's like, fuck this.
And I assume some
Talk
mannequins,
to us, October.
some of the mannequins reach up and try to grab at your mech because it is very small and trying to absorb it. And they're just like, the sound is more like this. But not in the cute, adorable dog way. Like with dog claws on tabletops or floors. It's more
Love
like
the
the
sound.
clicky and hinges of grinding as October just like you guys can hear it because comms and mechs. That's how it works. Just screams, this universe deserves what is happening to them. Fall back and you will survive.
I mean, fair. They
All
did try and
back to
kill a bunch
where?
of others.
What are you talking about, October?
Tico's turn, and then it is Anne's turn.
Tico, so, Kenna's mech is being swallowed up by the mannequins.
Yeah. It's
So I think the connection that Haley has with Tico is for Tico to go in and grab her out, grab the mech, like swoop in and just try and rake the mech out. Just grab Kenna, because I'm assuming Kevin's mech is a little smaller, and Tico might be able to at least grab a foothold to pull her out.
Yeah.
So what do I roll?
Well, I
Strong.
think it's going to still be. I'm gonna assume that Kenna's mech is not going to try to dodge it.
No.
So I think it is like a strength check.
Okay.
There will be some kind of consequence because you are disrupting the pile of mannequins. So there
For
will
sure.
Be, yeah.
So roll 2 and roll 2 for strong.
Yes. So 4 total.
Anything else? Okay.
What do you think?
I think so. Oh, 10.
Let's see if my mannequins are very weak in general. So
It says the 18.
yeah, no. Yeah, you can rip it out, and as you do, a lot of the mannequins just kind of you know how
They
when
disperse and
they
kind of
kind of disperse and get pulled, and you can see some that are still trying. You see on the bottom of the little feeties of.
Is it like
Kenna's mech.
is it like the walls of zombies in World War Z, and they're just trying to climb back on top of
Yes!
each other and mounting back up to become part of this mech again?
Oh, that
you're
part
welcome.
in that. Oh, every time they do that in that show.
And some of the mechs get dislodged and destroyed and broken, so you've done some damage.
Cool.
Whose turn is it? I have it on screen.
Retracts all the knives.
It's my turn.
It's Anne's turn.
I would like.
That's what I imagined too. Yes, everyone is great.
So, I think what I would like to do is she's still on the underneath building. What is the status of?
Yeah, Mechtober Sky is still stuck underneath the building. Still
Okay.
stuck.
You can tell me if this will work.
You can tell me.
Tell me about blowback.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, can I read that? That's been a long time.
We could all help. We didn't.
Nope. You did. You all did.
It is a psychic attack that hits
kinda
3
touched the
targets. It does more DX. It does mean that next turn, if something hits you, you don't get a roll of defense.
Cool.
So it is
Shit.
very damaging. The benefit of this one is that you hit 3 targets,
Right.
but there's only one. So
Yeah, I didn't know if mannequin.
Your telekinesis strike would be a better concept for this that doesn't leave you exploding.
Okay.
If you would like, we can you can use you can spend some of your not HP but endurance, and you can add more dice to it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will do that. I'm gonna do the telekinesis strike and what it looks like. So, Anne's, I've decided, her, it's very orb-like and has like constellations on the outside, with like the
Excellent.
color shifting, and she goes, "Hey, BB,
Yep.
can you give me a quick lift?" And she wants BB to throw Mech Anne, so the telekinesis strike is like, I'm imagining those little like doop, 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 like just pushes her through a bunch of buildings.
So BB has been sitting there with his bat saber,
Politely waiting
over the
their
back of his
turn.
neck. Yeah, politely waiting his turn.
Does Anne's mech just like turn into a ball?
Yeah, it's basically an orb already. Like it's
Nice.
it's a space orb.
So
She has a name for this maneuver.
Oh, I'm so excited. So BB's standing like this. The top of his mech turns around to face Anne, and then the bottom turns around to face Anne. Sure. Puts the cyber bat into the cyber holster, and
I'm glad you said holster.
looks over to Anne. Okay, how are we doing this?
I think if you just throw me.
Yep, just roll.
Okay.
Just roll strength.
That
That will just
cool.
your
This is not
strength-
weird though, right?
No, it's fine.
Cool. Hey, you're
There
cute.
Hurry up! I'm a little busy here.
Are there
Cutting through mannequins.
are there additional penalties for the fact that Ada has like glued one of the legs to the ground?
The armor is shattered.
Okay,
so
so-
before any time you
Thank you, Deceptive Mirror.
you pretty much divided by 4. So damage was being divided by 4. Now that is clear.
Okay, cool.
So that is you've literally cracked through that, and so there's like actually runs through the mannequins where you can see October Sky.
BB rolled a 15.
Great.
I rolled a 15. BB literally just presses only the and button real quick right before he throws. Hey, don't die because in case you didn't hear, because Kenna was yelling and she does that a lot. You're really cute, and I just wanted to say that. And then he throws her.
She's about to say something and then she just.
It's like the beginning of a roller coaster ride.
Yeah,
You never know
yeah,
what's
yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah.
Your throw is successful. It goes directionally like up in the air.
So basically, yeah, it's sort of a lob is what I'm imagining, and then I'm going to telekinesis strike like a meteor.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Do you
fuck
remember? It's 10. Effective means the DX modifier is increased, correct?
Yeah.
Great. If you-
Accurate gives you one more die to roll. Effective is more DX, and
And that's-
defensive is the other option.
Exactly.
They all cost 5 endurance.
Perfect. If you would like, you can add your DX multiplier to be 4 if you spend 10 endurance.
So my DX is 2, I can make it 4.
Yeah.
So I would roll.
You'd roll the same amount, but let's say you win by 2.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's do that.
So roll the same amount.
So I roll 2 base, and this says roll 4, or is
You
it
roll 4 total. Yeah, the attack ones already just give you that one free.
So that's so convenient.
Yeah, I try to make battling convenient.
6.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What?
Your meteor strikes right next to the downed mech of Mechtober Sky, creating a
whiffed
giant
it a little
crater beside, maybe possibly setting up for the next attack.
Be right over.
Are you okay, Anne?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
You missed.
No, I got it. Don't worry about it.
I meant to do that.
That was also
I
like
also
at least
wanted to
50 on me.
I wanted to use illusionist to make it look like I was a giant meteor. Not like that would have helped my roll at all.
Can you
but
roll for that?
They would have
See if
been
it's
scared.
effective?
Just
Illusionist
see if they're
gives me
scared.
+2, but I don't know if that
Roll
would.
4.
Oh, roll 4
Yeah.
total.
Because here's the thing. I like it when things are pretty. It's just gonna be pretty points.
It's 6 pretty points.
Ooh.
Some people believe it's a
actually pretty
meteor.
Very
It's-
Oh my gosh, why aren't you guys running? Kevin, come on!
A darling! Darling, have you seen it? It's somebody who's also painting a portrait, just like,
my
Oh,
God.
look how beautiful
Yeah,
this
I
But
mean,
it's a VR portrait. They're like painting it using augmented reality glasses.
By the way, we're at the top of the initiative. You can re-roll to see if you
Yes.
were higher.
Yes,
Yay.
please.
Inside of Anne's mech, by the way, as she crashes,
10
she
is
just
better.
doesn't even look like she has really noticed that she missed because she's like BB just told her that she was cute, and that was she kind of probably missed because she just forgot what she was trying to do in that moment.
You like accidentally turned around to look at BB.
What?
Yeah.
What did Tico have? Tico got a 6 too. So let's roll 2. I got Haley got a 10. No.
Tico's
Do
got
I
a
have to take the
3.
lower or
You
no?
have to take the new one.
No, Tico gets a 3.
Okay.
6s.
I have a 5.
Roll 2 dice.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's fun to re-roll.
It's only one round.
Is Anne staying in the same place?
I re-rolled and got a 5.
That was fun.
Okay. And
Kenna has a 10.
yes, I got that. So it is the new orders: BB with 15, Haley and Kenna with 10. 6 is staying with Mechtober. Then we have Ada and Anne, and we have Tico. Did I forget anybody? No. Nope. All right. BB, you are up.
Okay. So where is she currently? She's close
Maybe
to.
have you pushed your big button?
Yeah, I did earlier. I pushed the.
No, you haven't pushed your.
Those are all just that. No, those weren't even the big button.
Wait, there's a bigger button than
There
that
is
one?
there is a big
It's
button
like
that just
right
says
over here.
That's
It's-
the one that started the transformation.
Where's-
and the
where's
armor
yours at?
stripping.
It's
Kenna
different.
hasn't hit hers either.
Okay.
Is yours a pull cord?
I don't know. Everyone says it's a button. Is there a button? I don't see a button.
It's literally right in front of me. I'm looking at it directly right now.
Well, right
I
in
should
front of me is the
probably-
controller.
Glowing and it's yellow.
Oh, I
you
don't
probably
see
need to
mine.
input a code if yours is a controller. You know, like A, B, A, up, down.
Or
down,
maybe
up,
just your name.
B, B.
No, your real name.
Ada.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
It'd be weird if I typed in my name. Let me try. There's not even a keyboard here. I have to do the Xbox thing where it's like, fuck, just go.
Yeah.
Go.
Square start.
W. D. down, up, down. I, W, W. Wait, no. Just
It
trying.
takes a long time.
Oh, damn it. I hit space instead of save and I deleted it.
Okay, so
Um,
you put in
Your code.
the name.
No, yes.
You renewed your Xbox Live.
Yeah, I renewed my.
and-
Okay, so no, it's I got a 404 arrow, so I don't think I have to type in my name.
Just push the button,
There's
BB.
no button.
Type in Anne's name.
There's no interface.
You went in.
BB. Oh, okay. I see the button. It's up here. It's just right above BB's head. He doesn't look up.
BB
very often.
never looks up.
No, BB doesn't look up.
Why would he bother?
Are you
Character
the?
trait.
Are you? You are the king, correct?
I am the king.
Great. So your bat starts to stretch, and you can see the barrier net from season 1, episode 2, start to appear from the top of your bat. You can grapple. Grapple? Then you just hear a voice. It's like it's
Grapple?
Alexa. Grapple. Yes.
Yeah, Alexa. What?
Just grappling?
Would you like to grapple?
Sure.
Clippy pops out.
Great.
Hi, I can see you're trying to grapple.
Would you like to grapple?
Would you like me to make this immensely more difficult for you?
Yeah. What? Did you just give me like a? Was it like a highlight mitt thing? The game we have to catch the little hook.
Yes.
So-
Whatever you want it to be, it grapples.
Sure. So I now have a net or something.
Yes.
Of some kind.
You have a grapple tool.
Cool. I have no idea how to use this. BB, like, just kind of gets his shirtless mech into a
Yeah.
running pose.
Yes. And then your instincts take over, and you throw the net.
No, so he does this. So he gets in the position. He holds down all the right buttons and makes sure he gets the thing charged up and sprints over to the area where October Sky is.
Yeah.
There's a couple of buildings and some things around the area. BB runs, dragging the net on the ground to get a really cool dust kind of feel.
Yes.
Jumps off of the side of something, spins around with his mech because his mech has already been established as having rotating parts.
Yes.
So just spins, and as it gets right there next to Anne and October Sky, scoops up everything but Anne in that area, and tries to hurl it away.
So Mactorba Sky, who had just stood up,
Yeah.
just done it,
Scooping her.
just tries to scoop up. All the mannequins try to slip through that net.
No.
She's definitely in the net.
Yeah.
Can you roll to see if you could actually strength throw this?
Yeah, let's see. Can I? Hold on. Can't use vigorous. Actually,
Man.
I'm going to use vigorous.
Great.
So yeah, do the subtract 5.
Yeah. So I think. And I'm gonna roll resist of being thrown. Luckily, yes, my mech is strong because it's made of mannequin soul. Not very strong. What'd you roll?
10.
8.
Yes.
So you can throw the mech over your shoulder into a like plop. And a bunch of some of the mannequins like it's like when you throw a bunch of cheese on a cheesecloth and all the gross liquid just comes out in a big
The way.
yeah.
Way.
Way. So you do some good damage.
BB after doing this turns back and picks up Anne's ball. Okay, you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. That was totally my bad. Your throw was great.
No. I think I distracted you.
No.
All right,
Do you want
Haley
me
and
to, do you want
Kenna,
me to like
can
put
talk
you somewhere or?
can just hold
I
on
think
to me.
Kenna is still being held by Tico, right?
I think Tico is kind of slowly set you down.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, because I was gonna be like, Tico, drop me. And just
Oh.
like torpedo,
yeah.
like spin
Yeah.
into
Yes,
like
yes.
ideally
Tico does
through-
that.
Yeah,
Tico does that thing.
through October Sky. And before she does that though, she's like, oh fuck, I guess I
Crows
should
drop
push
things
the
from the
button.
sky all the time.
And she like hers. She pushes the big yellow button that's probably more just like a hand scanner.
Yes.
Like presses her hands on it and like scans her hand.
As you
Hers
do
is
that,
very future mech, and I am the
Jack. As you do that, your drill your mech slowly twists into a very thin blade.
That is exactly
drives
what I wanted it to happen.
directly down and.
Drop me, Tico.
Can you please roll for damage? It's going to hit.
Oh, I'm going to hit. Oh, okay. So, well, my DX on this one would be
Can
4.
Chico give an extra DX from dropping you so high?
You can roll an extra hit to attack. How about that?
Okay, so one more die.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
rolling more.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 or 2?
One.
From
One.
Chico? Okay.
Huzzah.
Boxcars.
Great.
Shit, yes.
So automatically, because of how this weapon works, it's going to hit with a stun. So in the net, wait. Yes, in the net, now being stabbed. You rolled box cars. What's your damage multiplier?
4.
Great. You do 48 damage to this mech.
You just see, like, the mech just folds in on itself and becomes just a long, pointy diamond and then just drops and starts spinning and then just pile drives into the ground.
Oh my
And, like, a
gosh.
spinning drill and then ding, it just stops and then folds back out into the mech.
Amazing.
This mech drives directly, like, you see the net has held Mechtober Sky, like, tight, and you can just see in the inside there's just, like, this black goop of darkness starting to ooze out as inside there's just this screaming October.
Oh my gosh.
That this universe needs to suffer, that this universe should not have been, that it wasn't worth everything. As this happens, your blade just literally right against where her cockpit is, and it just explodes the mannequins. Because in the net, the mannequins don't like throw and destroy the entire city, but they're all shaken up. They're not like, it's like the entire arm of the mech is now gone.
Okay.
It is just goop.
Ooh,
Nice.
nice.
Haley.
Nice, Kenna.
That's what Ken is made for.
So is she pile driving to the ground?
The net has caught Mechtober Sky. It's in on the ground, and then literally just got stabbed by this.
Don't have my combat stats. Let's see. There's fatigue. Let's see. Fatigue, overwhelming. Let's see. Build up range strike. Because all I've done is just knock people out. So.
You're like, this is a mech. This is fine.
Yeah.
And I can look at it too if you want support on it.
I think she'll charge. She'll
Yeah.
just take it and charge. I was going to just do the sling, which is effective, ranged, and feather blow, which means I don't get a status, but I still can hit.
Well,
I
well,
guess.
feather blow means that it doesn't do any damage, but you do get the status.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Because if you don't do the damage, you can't get status, right?
No, with feather. So with how stats work, with you have a certain bonus on it. For example, if you wanted to stun,
Because my
you would
trick
have
shot
to do.
is ranged no damage, so I can give
Yes.
specified no damage. So I think feather blows I can hit, but I don't do the extra status if I get up the damage range. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
'Cause
I
I
think
have
there's
a-
no damage is something different because I actually
'Cause-
I know I'm gonna say this. Kenna has a no damage attack.
What?
Yeah, Kenna has an attack that deals no
Son,
damage, but
yeah.
no feather blows.
Okay, I'll have to look that up
okay,
later.
so
Yeah.
fatigue, accurate, effective.
Yo, look it up for the next episode.
I
Yeah.
have, I'll do Serpent Strike, which has fatigue, accurate, effective, feather blow. So roll 4,
Excellent.
GX2.
Excellent.
I take -5 endurance. Let's see what happens. Oh, 4.
Let's see. I
Womp
mean,
womp.
you are in a net, so. No.
Yeah.
No.
This is why she doesn't fight.
You just like you charge and then like
I
a
miss,
building's in
yeah.
the way.
I miss. I whip it. I
You know
whip
what?
it.
No, it's probably someone escaping in their escape pod, and that just
Yeah.
gets in your way, and then you whiff it. All right. As you whiffing it, the call to action is
Oh yeah.
Combine?
Combine. Yeah.
combine. So all the pieces start the load bar is complete. It goes ding, and then you're just slowly pulled, and you all are yanked from where you're at to form in the center.
All right,
Now,
all right.
I'm gonna give you where your parts of the mech is, and I'm just ready for this. You are the head.
Oh, the antlers, of course.
Yes.
Yeah.
Left arm.
Okay.
Right arm. Strong feet.
Strong feet.
Strong feet, both of you.
Eh.
It's literally where you guys pulled.
Which is Anne in the left foot though?
Yeah.
High five.
You high five a foot.
We-
Do
You high five your foot.
Yeah, we hit our foot together.
Or the entire left side of the mech is just sort of fidgeting nervously.
Yeah, like just a little
the
bit.
foot
Yeah.
and the hand are both just sort of like.
Yeah, I don't know where to sit the left hand of the mech on, so it's like on the thigh, but that's technically Anne's
Hands?
mech. So I'm like,
Just put it on your hips. No.
Who's the?
No, it's okay.
Just
Who's the hips
touch your
then?
head.
Oh, by the
Wait.
way,
Touch your knee.
all your mechs transform and spin, and as you do that, you guys are all pulled into the same mech room in the center, and you're all in like your
Oh, now
own
we're
little
sitting next to
bubble.
each
Yeah,
Oh.
but you're slightly like all apart from each other. You know how mechs work.
Yeah, it's like one and then
Yeah.
like arranged.
Yeah.
We're in formation, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
of
Like there's the 2 legs and the head and then the 2 arms.
Yes.
So the arms are close to each other because they're on the same side.
Yeah.
And then out of the screen it says, "Final attack initiate."
Final for us, or I mean, I would
I
assume
mean,
it's
I
for
presume
October,
it's for
right?
October. Again, I'm pretty confident this isn't the end, but yes,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
destroy her.
Yeah, let's go for this. I'm
Murder.
down. Yeah, let's do it.
So
yeah,
as,
let's
Murder.
fucking get it.
I assume it's like
Ada,
Finish
What?
this.
language.
You know what? It's not her fucking fault. You're the one who's been around her the most.
I assume a
Thank
small
you.
hand, a hand scanner appears in front of all your guys', all your guys' spaces, and the little heart goes through your.
Our heart.
Yeah, your
glows.
heart makes
Oh,
it up.
no. Wait, is our heart like arranged? Are we the right parts?
Yes,
Like,
you are. Yes.
Can I just say that like
So you have the
around the
right tip of
heart,
the heart.
when the hearts are appearing and everything, there's like little sparkles. But if you look really close, those sparkles are little tardigrade fireworks.
And, as you do that, Excalibur, the laser sword, becomes the Vorpal blade, and it starts to grow and it increases and it gets twice, 3 times, 5 times bigger, and it moves as if it's a snake and just kind of darts out and directly into October sky. I need all of you to roll 4 dice.
oh,
We're making sets.
Oh no.
across all of us.
Yes.
Across all of us?
Yes.
We're doing so good. We're doing all right.
I got a 6, a 5, a 4, and a 1.
I got a
5.
Got
I
2
got
4s.
a 6 and a 4.
So I got a 5, a 1, but 2 3s.
This was-
Okay, here. Let's just put these.
Yeah.
I just realized this
You
is
know,
not helpful.
this is not helpful.
Anyone got any
We're
5s?
gonna bring these, and we're just gonna look at all
Okay.
the sets. 'cause
Wait,
they're
wait,
much
wait.
more.
Can I? Okay, no.
Yes.
Claudia, can we roll this if we all hold the dice and roll them together?
What? Good.
Okay, so we have a
Can we
have a
do
fair amount
it?
of 5.
Can
Wait,
we
like
let us
all of
re-roll it if we're all holding them
Yeah,
and roll
like
them
all
together?
of our hands together.
Yes,
and all
go
of our
do
dice.
this.
Okay, we're
here
doing
we go.
this.
Here we go.
So
Put 'em in.
hold, here,
Here we
take
go. Everyone
these.
gets a hand.
Everyone, this is too many dice. These are more than 4 dice.
You got this.
Okay.
2, 3.
Oh god, they're on top of
Way
each
more
other.
than 4 dice.
I know, I was trying to tell you
What are
that.
you doing?
We grabbed all the dice we had.
Okay, hold on. We gotta do this again. Where's my
Should we each roll 1 die?
No, you each roll
Each roll
4.
four. Everyone take 4
Okay.
dice.
I have my 4 dice.
I have 4.
Wait, hang on. I don't have the right 4. Okay, there we go. Now
I'm
I
gonna roll
have.
my
we
music.
go.
Hey guys,
Here we
guys,
go.
I want
Ready?
to point out
Take
you're gonna
two.
miss
Okay.
High School Royale.
Okay.
You're gonna miss us.
This is
All of the
amazing.
non-important dice out of the way. Okay, you ready? Ready?
Here we go.
Oh, okay. So I can't. I don't have my glasses on, so
So
I
we
can't see.
got we
They're
got a
feather,
couple
though.
5s in here. Here's
Yes.
my 5.
We're gonna do this every time you want us to roll for this now.
This
I hope
is
you know
here's
that.
2 4s. 2s.
Decided to
You have
Twos
done
are
that
over
yourself.
You
This
gave
is
us
my
permission.
favorite thing.
5.
24.
6s. 24.
Yeah.
24.
Woo! All right, so
Okay.
24 beats my 8.
Sorry
Well, you didn't roll every die ever. Though.
The Vorpal Blade gives you a 4 times multiplier. So as you guys stab in, you hear. They took the Vorpal Blade in hand, long time foe they sought. 1, 2, 1, 2, and through the Vorpal Blade went snicker snack. And at the word snicker snacks, the mannequins literally all turn into this like bright colored, multicolored, all this thing, and then they just explode. And there's every mannequin across the space goes. Pew, 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 pew.
Oh, hey.
That was
Fireworks.
really effective.
That was a very final attack. That was pretty
very
cool.
effective.
So are you two gonna kiss now?
Probably gonna wait till afterwards.
And
If we
as
survive.
you
Thanks.
stab, you actually see October is like the Vorpal Blade slowly, it makes a noise, snicker, snack, and goes back into the Excalibur. And in the center is a very like just like, you know, the holographic October sky that isn't really there,
Yeah.
but is there. And just like quietly under her breath, just states, I did not deserve this. And I will fix this. And just slips down. And you can see that the sword that stabbed through actually left a rift. Do you guys go in?
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
follow that a person.
Yeah. Yep.
Gonna get her.
And with that, you guys slip through the. It's too. And the
Does that
neck
mech have to
starts
split apart?
the neck starts to dissolve as you leave Love Mandy, leaving you guys falling through this like not exactly elevator, but not exactly
So Tika is
pleasant.
like, does the feather start to lift away and it's like a tiny bird is
Yes.
left? Oh.
Yeah.
Is Ada still transformed?
Yeah, but eventually the ride will eventually seep and exhaust you, and you will show up. You can transform afterwards, but you will show up in your normal Ada form.
Okay.
And you land lightly as you look around, and you see just a provincial town in this, you know, just normal. You see the big lake that you remember. You see the hill behind you.
I think we fell through time.
And in front of you, you see a familiar lake shore, and you're in New Scotia.
Is it our time?
Is there any?
Does it look?
Yeah.
Do we have cell service?
And with that, we're gonna take our break.
Good job, that was good.
All right, guys.
A mech battle in the first half. What's gonna happen next?
Oh no!
I cannot
Thank you
even
for
imagine.
humoring me with the
Yes,
dumb
very
dice
good.
rolling.
Very
Yeah.
good.
That was actually wonderful. Thanks so
Because
much.
we like rolled them like that. No, we're gonna.
Yeah, I was like, this is like as soon as you roll, I was like, oh, this isn't gonna
No,
work.
we made the
Yeah.
right choice.
I'm like, no, we're gonna bring this together.
All right, so best roll ever, really great. Defeated the mech. Now you all have to just fix the past. Oh
What?
shoot, or present, or future. Who knows what time you're in there?
We're in the past.
Well, I mean, the question is though is which past? Like we
Right.
were in the really far future, so pretty much everything was gonna be past,
Oh yeah.
All
We're really
right.
back in our past.
unless we went to super future.
Or a different
I've always wanted to go to
dimension.
Super Future
Super future.
since I
mean-
read about it in that one book about time.
We're gonna
Days
read
of
some
super
quick-
future
Yeah,
past.
these are Super Future past.
We're gonna read some donations, and then
Super
we're gonna
Future
take
sounds like a Hulu show, like a Hulu original
5
show.
minutes,
Sorry.
10-minute break, and then we'll come back and we'll have the finale. First off, thank you to my cast for being here. Thanks for everyone who's joining and watching. Check out the VODs; they're gonna be great.
You're so great.
Because I know a lot of people are like, it's bedtime now, and I'm like, check out the VODs. Pumpkin was 7142. Sorry, I'm tapped
Oh my
out
God.
of puns and explanations for the week. Just let me say I love this show and this place.
How many times 1428 is that? No, because it is.
It's
right?
always a multiple
It's always a
1428.
1428.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
What the fuck? Thank you.
Transparent aluminum. Is your reality cracking and filling with horror you 100% did not ask for? Seal it up with Frack This, designed to cram those reality holes full of nope. Frack This uses a patented formula first presented in Ada Andromeda's 9th Science Fair win.
I remember
Check it out.
It was beautiful. Thank you.
Love Mandy Incorporated wants to add, you need to tell that special someone's how you feel, but always get distracted by reality ending or some sort of seemingly random disaster.
Oh.
You need better method. You need a better method.
I agree.
You need OKCUPID from Love Mandy. Thanks, Love Mandy.
Thanks,
You guys are
Love Mandy.
clever. I like it.
beautiful.
And then here's the small text of Love Mandy Inc. Love Mandy Inc.'s omitted knowledge consultation. Oh, it's continuing. Love Mandy Inc.'s omitted knowledge consultation and upload platform indicating desire, app schedules, and communicates with your true feelings in a reliable, convenient method. Take control of your amorous feelings with OkCupid now with sexy future voice.
Oh, 8 is suddenly very.
Yeah, it is here for this.
Boring. Oh.
Oh, sexy voice. Hello. How are you?
The alt IRS says, it's okay, Drunkly Romantic. We got your back, but if you could maybe slide us some coffee money, we'd appreciate it.
Oh yeah, dude. Let's get some coffee. IRS.
IRS needs a coffee.
He wrote Goosebumps. Right?
Yes!
Bad. It's worse when they're two.
I love that. I love that so much.
Grinny Weasley with $5. My internet is being so uncooperative tonight, so sadly I'm gonna have to binge Fest the whole season at some point in the future. Claudia, please don't kill the Togibus. I love them. And
Thank
baby,
you.
would you just get consent to smooch aid Anne already? Love ya.
Thanks, Grinsuke Nakamura.
It's good. And then Jarman Ways with
Carmen, wait.
It's all good, Ada. That little knife lady only smashes my hard way. I live wherever you are. You'll always live in my heart. Be the best you 12 times science fair winner you. Oh yeah.
I will. And hopefully we'll be 13 in the near future.
And Hogarth Thorson, thanks so much for your $50 donation. It left blank. But what is the message?
I don't wanna wait for our lives to be over.
I want to know right now, could it be?
I don't wanna wait for our lives to be over.
Claudia? How's that candy?
It was fine. Nothing happened off screen. We were 100% on point. We were in this chair. We didn't even relax. We were so ready. We're so pumped.
We haven't left or eaten any cupcakes.
I did
No.
not eat a sandwich.
No.
I
That
didn't eat a sour
happen.
candy in 30 seconds.
No, I did not refill my wine bowl.
I did not also gain
Cheers
a first wine
to
bowl.
a not refilled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to turn this water into some kind of crap?
I can only turn water into one thing, and I'm pretty sure you don't want to drink it.
Welcome to High School Royale. This is the finale of the finale, the second half. Oh my goodness, this is happening. Before we get started, I want to give another quick heads up of announcements. 7 p.m. is when all our shows are. That's just what it is. What time?
7
p.m.
p.m.
Good job. This table's full of a
Eventually, that's
triangle.
gonna-
Wait, why are you giving us triangles arbitrarily?
They all have 3 sides of a triangle.
Did you not see the Triforce we just pulled?
If
Like,
you combine
hello?
two triangles, then they get another triangle.
They are on
angry at
point. They're following my
Oh, I saw
commands
Felice
of
here.
7.
Oh, okay. I see it.
Hey, tell me about the shows you guys are on.
What? Eat, Pray, Kill. Tune in
Yeah.
on Monday, 7 p.m. Is Eat, Pray, Kill, our Kill 6 Billion Demons RPG running with Broken Worlds. It's really great. Strawberry is stuck in an underground fighting club, probably, and gets to meet the new addition to the party, I guess, named Lucky, the slinky green dragon that doesn't really remember where she's from. Also, Slushy Machine. You should watch the last episode. It was amazing.
Available on our
Good
YouTube channel. Check it out.
Slushy Machine.
I'm so excited to go back
And
there
then on
this Monday.
Tuesday night will be our final episode of Manner of Speaking to the Point, our Jane Austen style RPG, utilizing the Good Society sense, sensibility, and swordsmanship rule set.
How many crimes are gonna happen?
So many crimey
Crimey
crimes.
crimes.
You can check the little book.
How many, how much flirting is gonna happen?
A lot.
Okay.
Yeah,
I want to be
probably.
clear.
I think actually proportionally there'll be more crimey crime over flirting. There was insinuation that someone might also get murdered. That might happen.
Murders.
Murders.
It's not murder if it's a duel.
Not murder.
Not murder if
No.
it's a duel.
Still
Oh, I thought you
killing,
were-
though.
I am so appreciative of this
And then
new
on-
rule I've learned.
Wednesday night, we will not have an RPG next
We're
week.
gonna be napping.
But we will
Napping.
probably be hosting something. I haven't confirmed it yet. But then the following week, we'll be starting a new show with Raise Your Hand If You're In It. Yeah! Some good players. Not that I don't like the rest of you, but...
Oh, no. Fuck the rest of us. But
and that'll be called Worlds Beyond. It's using the strange rule set, the Cypher system by Monty Cook Games.
I will give you a hint of my character. Kay.
I'll give you a hint of my character.
They have some great names for their characters.
I remembered my character name.
Oh, good.
I've totally blanked on my character name, so I just stared at the camera. It was
oh,
great.
you told me earlier that your character's named Hercules 2.
Yeah, totes.
Yeah.
The better
legit.
movie.
Oh. Yikes.
All the
You know,
shade.
because they did a mulligan.
Yeah.
They were like,
Let's
oops.
So we can do
reintroduce.
something again, right? Mulligan, yeah.
Let's reintroduce everybody. Just in case you guys are new and just watching us for the first time, this is Geek Space TV. If you like interesting stories with interesting people, this is us. We try to make all the different kinds of media and all the different. We try to just make stories together. Check us out. We have a social media. We have one social media.
We own.
Drunkly.
All
is
your
obsession.
social media is belong to us.
Please stop liking me.
We have one unit of social media.
Please share drunkly.
Please share me.
So Jamie, can you please introduce yourself as a character?
I absolutely can do that, Claudia. My name is Jamie. I go by Amity Jam on Twitter, Amity Jamie on Twitch. Amity means friendship, now you know. And I am playing Andromeda, who is a very, very apathetic but suddenly crushing magical goth space.
It's just a little crush.
Crush.
And then
That's playing in both of our mechs. So let's
And our hamster
Keep trying
balls.
to change the song, but
It's like an 8-bit version of it. And I'm like, oh. Is that what I think it is? Oh, I guess it is just a little crush. Huh.
I am Shell Game.
Hello, Shelby.
Hello. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter and Instagram. Except in Instagram, it's the Shell Game. Because I have that cool. And also because someone took Shell Game.
Well, it also means there's only one by saying the. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. The Shell Game.
like
anyway.
the world, which is Dio's stand part. Story of JoJo.
which comes back this
Oh, wait,
Friday. right?
wait, wait.
And 99.
As it happens, you should also check out this other anime thing that I know nothing about, but I've heard a lot about today. A lot. It's phenomenal.
Is it JoJo?
I mean, I think it. Yeah, that sounds really familiar.
It's really bizarre, but
That's-
I'm pretty sure it is.
I think it's going to be an adventure.
Yeah.
JoJo's
real
Fun Time
adventure.
Trip is what it's called.
Who are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, hi. How you doing there, camera? My name's Drunkly Romantic. If you want to follow me on the internet, you can do that on Twitter and Twitch at Drunkly Romantic. If you want to get to know me a little bit better, my name is Marcus. I like the sky, and my favorite color is... I like them all. I'm playing a character named BB in this game. He's a 7 foot tall, 1 foot on top of that, if you add that with math, get a 7'1", 400-pound baseball boy who is just lovely. So come along on this journey on this last anime episode of the show that I like.
Hi, my name is Random Tuesday. You can find me here on Tuesday night next week, and then normally on Wednesday nights. You can also find me at Random Tuesday pretty much everywhere on the internet, and I'm playing Kenna, and she is very good at stabbing things and has 36 pieces of a broken dagger she needs to find.
No, 4 of 36.
I have 4. She needs to find 36
there we
pieces.
go. The math up. One. Technically,
Math checks out.
Thank
you're
you.
1/10
Sneeze
done.
sound.
Great.
Great progress bar. Hi, I'm Steph. You can find me at Starford Junkie on Twitch and Twitter. October, it's great. You should follow me. Fun monster stuff.
Do it.
I GM Eat, Pray, Kill on Mondays at 7 p.m. and I am playing Haley Harper, competitive bird princess, and this is Tico.
Tico the dinosaur.
A now normal size.
Tico Rex.
Da-da-da.
I played that song at a really official piano recital once as a kid, and I was so happy.
It's incredible.
It's a good song.
I
People
may or
were
may
like-
not be very excited about that song during fall when you can like crunch the leaves like a dinosaur and hear like the little.
And there are puddles to like rumble around too.
Yes!
If you
Or
see-
you just carry a cup of water while you're walking, and it feels cool.
Well, then you lose your little like right
Oh, that's
hand.
true.
My
is
name
the
is
best
Jackie
that's ever
Dash,
happened.
JAKIDASH, and we're gonna get started. I like you guys, and I really want to, but we only have an hour. We gotta wrap this up.
Oh.
You please tell me all your dinosaur stories all the time, because that was
I
adorable.
will tell you all of them off of camera.
Oh yeah,
They're
this
amazing.
Is, yeah, we got some really not
So
safe
we
for
fell down a
camera
hole.
dinosaur stories. So let's go.
You did. So
We are falling.
Time hole.
last
Time.
episode,
Time
there
We
was
landed in
a
the
bunch
past
of
future.
mannequins that were summoned together by October Skyle to destroy that universe. You defeated her by teaming up, making one giant mech out of your individual mechs, and then using the Vorpal Blade to stab her. This destroyed all the mannequins, and then she fell through the hole that your sword created. You are now falling down the well. You landed. You are at the lake side. I'm going to say in the not water portion, so you're near the shore. It's that rocky kind of Atlantic
Crunchy,
northeast
gravelly.
gravel like lakeside. You can see that there's some hills with some familiar trees, but there's no buildings. There are buildings, but they're not tall, they're not huge, they're like cottages of wood that have all kind of coalesced together in one part of the town. You could see fires lit over there, but it's not very bright. You're very far away. It's complete darkness, and you can only hear the slight sounds of birds and the very delicate washing of lake waves on the shore. Let me just change the music to best reflect that. What do you guys do?
Oh, do we see October anywhere?
Are we in the future or the past?
I don't know.
Hold
Can
on.
you see time? Can you see the timey-wimey stuff?
Hold on. What does BB do?
BB grabs a piece of sand and tastes it.
Okay.
But can he tell based on because he is the second smartest one here? Can he tell based on the saline content in the? Plus, he's an environmentalist. He can also maybe tell how much plastic they're doing that over the course of time.
Jackie, just say
How coarse?
Okay,
you
no.
won't say no.
You
say
can
no.
you can roll to see if you recognize what skill are you using on your sheet.
There you go. Good job.
No.
Okay, smart and famous.
Famous won't work, but smart will.
But when's famous work? I had the best education. I was
No
famous.
one's-
I had lots of money.
No
and
one's around you to be like, that person's famous.
Oh no, but my famous got me there.
No.
Okay, just double checking.
Use your smart roll, so you have 4, I think, total.
Oh, then ignore this roll. Oh shit. 10.
It tastes like water. It's not polluted. It's very nice.
It's definitely not our time.
Great. Kenna looks around.
It's dark.
Does someone have a cell phone?
Oh yeah.
Do you have signal?
Can I try and pull the Sorin device
You can try.
out of my dimensional
yes.
pocket?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
And then Kenna's also gonna look around for like time fluctuations. Are there all of the like slices through time?
Can you roll?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use wilderness to see if I can find anything recent to
10.
disturb the path.
Roll. So lights work. No cell phone service.
No cell phone service.
I'm gonna
Okay.
get back to you actually because I feel like yours is gonna be longer. I just feel like if you're successful, it's gonna be longer. You were looking for time dilatations, and you rolled a
10.
There's actually none. You guys have the spark, the magical yellowy coloring of coming from another universe or
But
time.
there's no like cuts or slices in time
No.
like there were.
If you look up, you can kind of see a hole that's closing, like in Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. You know that whole like.
Oh yeah.
And you could see there is a blip of the bright yellow that is farther away. It's walking away from you.
covers that direction.
You can tell by you feel because it's a rocky shore that there's actually imprints. You don't hear anything, but you do see that it is
In
gone
that direction.
way.
Cool.
So you guys can
And
corroborate
we both
together.
just like
Yeah.
that way.
Point.
No one can see it because it's dark, but yes. Oh, no flashlight.
No flash. Well, usually we have lights, we just don't have
Yes.
perception.
So you guys can see that, paranormal activity green light of that way where you're only going to see part of the screen. It's spooky. Thanks. But you guys both together know that one person walked that way and they were not from this time period. Yes. What'd you roll?
No, boxcars.
Yeah.
It's so when you roll boxcars on a dimensional pocket, it's better than expected. So you were trying to pull the Sauron device
Did you pull
from the
Sauron
open.
instead?
Oh, is that better?
Oh no.
Sorry, that was so much
no, I know,
shade.
I know.
I love Sauron, but
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, your face lit up.
You actually pull a brand new out of the still in its nice sealed container Sauron device.
Okay. Ada starts to unpackage it, and I assume using her smarts. Let's see what must. Oh my God, so many dice.
Is it one of those really hard to open that you cannot open?
No,
without,
because the
stabbing
future
into,
actually
or-
fixed that.
Yeah, they
Oh,
only have
great.
easy open.
Oh, so
They
it's
just
super.
pull-
So I don't
pull
even
string
need to roll
and
for this. Okay. So she unpackages it, turns it on, and is like,
Do 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 do. Welcome new Sauron. It's the future or the past. We're gonna calibrate now. We're done. We've calibrated now. Let's get you the new Sauron.
let's
and there's
walk
a
while
scanner.
that's
can I
going.
silence it?
You can turn it down, but it is its activation.
Can Ada look for the sexy voice on it?
There is a sexy voice option, but it's got to finish calibrating.
Does it also have an adult lock on it that we need to pass
No.
on? Okay, no.
It's hers.
Can we put an adult lock on it? So
No, because
It's
Saurons don't.
mine.
Why would Saurons build adult locks? Anyone who goes back in time is a Sauron. There doesn't need to be an
They're
adult
not
lock
super
on it.
great, though.
We went back in time.
Yeah.
The Saurons are known for their loyalty, not exactly their skills.
Okay,
So,
Practically an adult.
You just threw shade at your own NPC.
Which you literally
I
love.
love Sauron, but gosh, you're incompetent.
so your device is calibrating to you. It will only work for you,
Oh.
and it currently tells you the date, which is 1694.
No.
Wait, what?
Oh.
Like a couple. Wait,
We're
what?
in the
Past,
past.
Past.
But not the exact past that we were in,
No,
but
we
close
are
enough that we're.
before that. We
We're
went to
before
the
the past.
1800s.
Okay, we're-
This
okay.
is even earlier.
Oh, great.
I mean, on the plus side, the shit we screwed up hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
She's heading to the
Also, imagine all the
too
wacky
much.
adventures
All right,
we
let's
went
go.
into.
Let's walk.
Yeah, we should probably go.
She's heading to the settlement
Walk,
for a
walk,
reason.
walk.
It's not like
Is there any
she's
side quests?
walking.
No?
Dark.
I don't think she does
Okay.
anything for fun.
No.
Who
Uh,
are you talking about? Me?
Oh, October's
October's
this
got-
way. Come on, let's go.
Let's go. Come
We
on.
know what you do for fun.
I know.
Science.
I do a lot of things for fun.
You do
There are a lot of
science.
really important things that you should really discover. That's the reality of fun. It's
It's really
discovering
fun to
things.
learn. Yeah.
We're not judging you.
as you're walking, you're following the path.
Thanks.
It's kind of just built through the forest. The world smells so fresh and alive, and it's
But
like
also
Pine saw.
like manure.
yeah. I mean, you're not near the townish yet. You're getting
And
closer.
non-indoor plumbing.
Yes.
Oh.
But as you get closer, you can actually see that you can see that the figure is actually walking a little bit slower than you anticipated. You're catching up without really even trying, and they are turning off the path from where you perceive the city is, where your New Scotia city is. By the way, you're in New Scotia. I assume by walking this path that you've walked in multiple time periods, you kind of are familiar with it. I assumed.
We know how far from the lake our
Yeah.
city wanted to be.
And you start to go off the path, more towards the others, like around the lake. So if this is where the city is,
Is
this
it the
lake, you're doing
entrance to
this.
where the subway station would have been?
It's where the park is.
Oh.
Where the
Wait,
big
where we
park, where
threw
the
the coins
first
in?
event is. Where the very first, that you guys played, Games of Excellence was.
Would this be information that we all know, or
What kind of information are you trying to gather?
so I have the knowledge of Nova Scotia. I keep
New
trying to call it
Scotia?
New Scotia. Okay, so I have that, and I'm wondering, based on like the knowledge of when the games happened, how much information does Ada have about what they are about to walk into? Like, does she know the date of the first games?
Roll.
Okay.
This is just all the data you gathered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've done a lot of research. This is a skill that you have.
6. I rolled 3 2s. I know.
You can't remember a New Scotia this long ago.
Ada's
Or sorry,
really,
you know New Scotia was founded around this time. You can't give you an exact date, but you're like, this seems right. You also know that the Games of Excellence, you don't remember any games this far back, but you can't be sure. You're like, maybe I just didn't research it.
I mean, Ada's pretty distracted. She just lost Morgan and her car and the dumpster and Kyler, for as far as we know. So there's a lot going on for her right now. It's understandable that she would forget a couple of facts.
Yeah. Was it? Are we following the figure?
Yeah.
Was there
Yeah.
anything else?
BB just kind of is standing close enough to Anne, and they're just kind of their pinkies are just touching a little bit.
Do their hands just like bump each other as they walk a
Oh,
little bit?
Yeah.
like this whole walk, this whole time we've been walking and talking and learning and growing.
It's just
That's been happening.
bump.
Does it eventually evolve into like no longer bumping, but just sort of like
Just touch, just we're like just these are the
Can I
hands. Are
sneak
just,
off and kind of just try
Yeah.
and flank this figure
Yeah.
since I have like invisible and quick.
Yeah, why don't you do that actually?
Transitions to
Because
this, which is really weird.
roll and tell me if how yeah.
How do you hold hands?
just
I
turn
got a
your
10.
palms around.
Okay, I'm gonna remember that, and I'm assuming Tico's also blending with you.
Yeah.
Tico can like hide in your vest.
Or
So
fly ahead and kind of flit around.
yeah. So as you guys are walking,
Can I, at some point when you tell, like, when it's very clear that they're in the past, just like, oh, fuck, I'm never gonna get those other 36 pieces.
Maybe we can like mess up the time in a way that makes it good for you.
I don't even
Is
know
that
anymore.
morally fine?
I mean, what if we just bring Morgan with us, and then it'll be morally fine?
I think you just want to hang out with Morgan.
She is the most intelligent person I have met, and her brain would be a valuable asset on this expedition.
Shh, we don't want. I mean, October probably knows where it's
what
fine.
is your guys' marching order?
I think it Kenna's going in
Front,
I think
hanging
Ada's
out.
middle, and then
close
the
to-
back.
So I would probably be in the middle or somewhere. I think I'd have like Anne and Ada. Well, I don't know. Where would you guys be?
No, I think you should. I think BB would be in the back so
Yeah.
you can see everybody.
Yeah, that's good.
Look over
BB's
everything.
hanging out in the back.
Okay.
Um,
You feel something brush your leg and then walk by.
something just touched me and walked away from me.
And like Spook like jumps on your shoulder.
That's closer to where it is. I kind of walk sideways now to keep you away from what touched me.
Ada turns around and just transforms.
Oh my!
Okay.
She's a little paranoid at this
in the
point.
bright light of your electricity.
Ow!
One little static everywhere. Congratulations, everyone's in this group. And then you
time I
just
touch
in
my
the middle of it,
regular
you just see a black dog. It's
Oh.
it's kind of floofy. It's got a long nose. It's got a like black nose. It's a witch dog.
It's witch dog.
It's a witch dog.
It's witch dog.
It's
got very long flow.
It's long, flowy, and it would beat about Anne's hip.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing here?
The dog just kind of circles around you.
Haley isn't there because Haley.
Right.
Can I use my heightened magic sense
Where's Haley?
To
Need someone to talk to this dog.
sense magic?
yes, yes you
I
can.
need someone to talk to this dog.
Find the dog.
Boxcars.
Oh yeah, it's magic.
Very magic.
It's
okay.
so magic, and this is in its original form.
Does it? Oh, great. Does it look like it wants to eat us?
It is investigating.
Kenna, like,
Whether it wants to eat us or not?
No.
crouches down, you know, like, kind of gets down lower like you do around a dog so they don't jump up, and is like, hey, dog.
It smells your hand a little bit, and then just kind of like butts it away, and then continues just like.
What do you want?
Kind of just like motions behind you guys.
Behind.
In the opposite direction we were walking? or-
Yeah.
We just came from there.
You want us to leave?
Is someone stuck in a well?
BB lays on the ground and just kind of like,
BB, stand
The
up.
dog does not respond.
what if I use charisma?
Where
Roll
is
charisma.
Haley? Where? Haley! Haley, there's a dog you need to talk to. Can you read dog thoughts, Anne?
15.
The dog suddenly wants to cuddle
Okay.
and just lays its head on top of BB.
BB pets the dog a little bit. What's up? What you got? What you gonna tell us?
Before we do that, you've moved to the side.
Kind of
You
tracking October Sky.
You're tracking October Sky. October Sky has continued walking and actually made it to the there's a location that it's kind of like you can tell by like the sounds 'cause it's not very far off because you've gotten actually a little bit ahead I think because you're doing one of these right and you could tell like the October Sky is in the residence of whatever this house is. This house is kind of far away from the city, but there's only one in the forest. You know how your Haley's parents' house is kind of like in the woods by itself, kind of like that.
This
This house
little
is,
cabin. Okay.
and and you could tell that like
It's like it's a wooden house. Looks like it's part of this time. It's not weird or anything.
yeah, it's like completely normal.
Okay.
The dog slowly turns into its other form.
Great.
You did this.
Yeah, I did.
They
it likes me.
become their arms become longer. Their nose becomes flatter. They still have that long black hair, and they're wearing, of course, black clothing from the time period. A pair of slack snowshoes. You know, like a lumberjack shirt. Like one of those. It's kind
Plaid?
of open a little bit.
Flannel?
Black flannel plaid.
Gray flannel.
Okay.
And it's just gonna like lightly lean the head against your chest.
And?
Love, you can't be doing this.
What the fuck just happened?
What is, hey, BB's like, just still petting the top of the head.
Haley
Hey,
does
buddy.
start heading back. She's like, I don't know what's going to say.
Yeah.
What is
Are they a
this?
person or
Yeah, they're a
like, they
person.
look like
Who
a
is
human?
this? Does it look like someone we know?
No,
or-
it looks like nobody you
I thought,
know.
I thought it was Bucky for a second.
No,
I was
no.
like, does this person have all their arms?
Who are you?
Yeah.
What is happening?
I'm Harrington.
Okay, get off of my friend.
Well, okay, and like kind of like just stands up
Baby,
and
stop
like
He was
petting him.
comfortable.
I was comfortable.
Wasn't Harrington?
I'm confused. You're not supposed to be in this part of the town, and you don't smell like this area. So
Okay, wait, sorry. When you say that, do you mean as in we're not supposed to be here just in general because
Well,
we
in
don't
general.
belong, or because specifically this is an off-limits area of your fair city,
No.
town?
Yeah, nobody
Village.
comes here from Old Scotia.
Okay, I just want to be clear. How old is Old Scotia?
About 10 years old.
And there's
Great.
a New Scotia already.
Is there?
Oh no, sorry. I just the way you were saying Old Scotia made me think
No,
that there had-
it's ye old
there-
Scotia.
Ye old
Oh, yes.
So though, why were you a?
Why can't we be here?
Why were you
are
a witch
here?
dog?
Why
And
are
why-
you a dog?
And why did us
Oh,
cuddling turn
I-
you into this?
It was comfortable.
Oh,
I lost my
Oh,
phone.
that's so
You are very comfortable, gentlemen.
that's so sweet. Cute.
No problem.
Huh.
Weird. This is not the. Anyways, we're getting distracted. No, ever since. You guys kicked us out of the town. No one's come up here. So what do you want? What do you want with me and Maria?
Who's Maria?
Maria's my wife.
Wait.
Do you mean Harrison, not Harrington?
No, I definitely mean Harrington.
This is two statues.
Yes.
Because I have Harrison and
What
Maria.
does Ada looks at him and she's like,
It's the hat trick.
what does Maria, what does she look like?
Us. I have to think of that right now. A second. She's my son and staff. She is gorgeous and she's got a large sword and she's very recognizable. Long hair. Goes like this.
Yeah. Okay. So here
She
we're
smells
gonna,
very nice.
We're gonna level with you. You can turn into a dog.
Yes.
We're not from around here in a very temporal sense.
Then why are you here?
We don't know. Well, we're looking for someone. She goes by the name of October. October Sky. She went that way, so I don't really know
Wait,
why
which
we're
way?
talking to you.
Yeah, we could
that
just
way.
walk. We should probably walk, right?
I mean, I think Haley's probably
Is
over
that
there.
the way that
Yeah, sure.
like that's the way you guys are going, right?
Yeah.
Oh no. And like slowly just reverts back into more of a wolf than a dog this time.
No,
So-
wait, buddy,
And this
stop,
starts-
bat, no.
Does he still like come over to BB? Or?
So,
No,
like,
it's-
so like she's going back to a weird cabin. That's a wolf.
And it just starts like
Haley
booking
shows
it
up.
towards to working it past you towards
Oh,
the cabin.
Haley, where were you?
Kind of pauses and just sniffs around you once and then just goes.
We were talking to them. They were also a person. What did you find October? Where did you go? What happened? Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I followed her to this weird cabin, this random cabin in the woods. Not creepy at all. Well, is that a wolf? You talk to it?
I get. Well, if she's here, let's
It went
go.
that way.
Let's go.
Ada, like, because she's still hovering, because she's transformed, like, hovers
Okay.
forward.
Your device is booting. Optimal universe in jeopardy.
Optimal universe in jeopardy?
Oh my
Well, that's
God.
perfectly fucking fine.
This is optimal?
I don't even understand anymore. And kind of like twists, like pulls the knife, and then just like
Can you get it to?
draws the rune in the
Is
air.
it in
and just
danger
starts
because
going
of us
fast.
or because of her?
It's still booting. I assume that
Let's
it's still
boot
booting.
it.
BB
Haley
BB
should
just
go
runs.
boot
BB just
faster.
goes.
And then keeps walking and leads the.
Come on, guys.
I hope you are you all just running towards
Yeah,
the house?
Haley.
Yeah.
Just ran, then we can
Okay.
talk.
When you get there, the wolf is not there. Oh, cabin, cool looking, kind of moss growing up the sides. There's a huge black pot that is outside that is boiling hot water for laundry.
cauldron.
There's fire underneath it. And when you go in, it's a house that's a little bit bigger on the inside. So there's nice for that time. It's got a good, nice, soft bed. That you could tell you probably know is kind of like the doggy's nesting zone. And it's enough for two people.
We've gone inside, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And I guess you're not really going to be paying attention a lot to the furniture. Because
Are
around
the dogs in
No,
there? Or no.
yeah, so the dog is in there and is very growly, and there's also a woman with a big sword. You actually recognize it. It's very similar to Bonnie's sword from season 1. No one knows who that is. The one that you
I know who
designed.
it is because we had a thing.
What does she
Sword
smell
thing.
like?
Bonnie?
Well, didn't you say the person with the sword is very recognizable and smells good?
Well, that's what the dog thinks.
Oh, fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
thought it was
October Sky is there, and she's kind of hunched against the wall, and the woman with the sword is handling her own.
Is what?
Hi, Maria.
Handling her own. Oh, hey, and just like kind of turns the blade.
We're here for her, and
You
kinda
should be pointing
points
that at
October.
her. You should be pointing at that at her. Aren't you a statue?
I'm a statue.
Hey, wait, do this real quick.
Like,
This is not the time nor the place for posing.
okay.
And October Sky is like just like you could tell that she's actually has for the first time ever. You see October Sky has damage on it.
Whoa.
There's like huge slices that look some of the slices look like literally she's tearing apart as if you ripped a piece of paper, even though there's the VCR skipping, and some of them actually looks like she's bleeding and she's hurt.
Good. Why did you come here, October? And like kind of ignores both the woman and the dog and just strides forward, knives in hand, and like gets all up in her face.
This is the only way to. Just a second, I gotta come up with it. This is the only way to undo what's been done.
What's been done?
My universe is gone,
So are a lot of universes.
and I'm going to make sure it never happens.
Okay. How?
I'm going to make sure. And then she like points over to the two people that this city never starts.
Why?
Because without this city, there'll be nothing to stop me from stopping the Saurons.
This seems like a very convoluted plan.
Yeah, like,
what do
and
you have
super-
against the Saurons besides the fact that they're stupid and terrible and have the worst ideas?
Because
Tell me now, or I will just put an end to you, and I will live out the rest of my life in 1690.
She will do it. She is very angry.
This is how she does things.
and she like hisses and like some like weird like black goop kind of censored comes out of her mouth. And she's like, I once believed in the cause of the Saurons. My universe was suboptimal. I wanted to repair it, to make sure everyone who I cared about was taken care of. After going back once, twice, 4, 6 times, fixing the past 6 times, my universe becomes erased. That is not right. Is not sound. So I will do anything it takes. I will drag back my universe and it will become optimal.
So you created the games of excellence and
To
you
gather
stole
strength.
people's power.
To be able to stop this.
I mean, that's straight up evil.
I really feel like there was. If you had the ability to travel through time, I am confident that there was a better way to solve your problems.
Okay, weird time for notes. Let's just destroy, right? Should we?
Why should we destroy her? We agree. We don't think the Saurons are any good either. We might as well just band together and destroy them together.
What?
Yeah.
What about New Scotia has anything to do with the Saurons?
New Scotia is the place of excellence. Somehow these two, and she looks at these like 2 people who are here, will create the spark that starts everything, that starts the magic, that starts the Saurons, that starts the summoners.
The Saurons are based on a stupid belief that they could fix
That
the world.
created in New Scotia.
What?
So they'll just make themselves somewhere else. Somewhere else will become excellent. Some other group of people will come up with some other terrible idea that will result in some other universes just being destroyed.
Accurate. I mean, at least the percentage of that happening is fairly high.
Ada, I really like when you don't agree with the scary, scary monster.
Then what do you propose? I will not keep allowing my universe to stop existing.
If you can keep traveling back and forth in time and stop the Saurons that keep coming through.
Also, you're destroying other universes in the process. Other timelines, other things. You are just
And
as bad.
Destroying people's lives.
Yeah, that thing too, very much.
I don't think Bucky wanted to be a werewolf
Yeah, poor guy.
that actually ate people's faces.
We've met so many people who may or may not exist now because of you. I'm sorry. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. BB just kind of like starts pacing a little bit.
So what happens if you stop these 2 and there's no New Scotia? You've
Does your
been
universe have a New Scotia? Then it won't
Every
exist.
universe has a New Scotia.
Then your universe cannot exist again. You can't stop the problem in the past. Trust me, if you think too much about time travel, your head will explode.
Will
You would have to
explode.
stop it
Then
in
what
the
do you
future.
propose?
Maybe make some social fucking change in
There's
the
no more
future.
universe anymore.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't have destroyed it!
She didn't. The Sorens did.
Though it is true. I was a Sauron. I didn't see what I could
Then
do.
tell us how to take them down.
They don't seem to remember you.
Every
They're trying
universe
to
has a
ignore
different Sauron. And she goes into her clothes, and now you see that the clothes that she always wore was peacock blue. As she opens it, you see there's a Sauron device in her pocket. It's old, it's weird. It looks, instead of it being like the 3-screen like yours, it actually makes a loop that just spins so that you can see a 4D that's poured inside. So it makes like a 3D picture out of little lights that are on the inside, and then she's tapping on it. All I know is that this is where all the convergences start. This is where it begins.
Where the first Sauron comes.
Where the last decision is made.
Oh.
All the tree starts here.
What do you mean the last decision?
Whenever a Sauron comes back, I don't know why I'm telling you this. Gosh.
Because, and like Thanos takes the knife and like puts it at her throat.
You dragged
because
us.
otherwise you won't be talking anymore.
You dragged us through nothing any of us wanted to go through. For what? Just so that we just be erased? You think that it didn't matter? I want to go home.
Yeah.
I think we all want to go home.
So what are you waiting for here?
And she's inputting in like some processes. And she's like, every decision has 2 paths. Every path is one universe. So there's 5,000, there's incountable universes in the time that I come from, which is the year 92, way back then, the time that you guys were at. This is now. But all the choices come back to this moment, or predecessor of this moment. So
the
my
Saurons
thought,
just keep jumping and back until they get to here, and
but
then that
no
universe
Sauron has
collapses.
made it here, because you have to go through every single decision first. So I thought, instead, I'll just make it so the first decision never happens, cutting off all chances of Saurons.
You cut off the
Rewriting.
trunk of the tree.
You'll just destroy the tree.
Maybe. It might be our only chance.
Our
Yeah,
only chance
no,
to
I'm
save
really not
your
okay with
your
that.
dimension. Like, you want to take away countless homes to get back to your home, and you...
If you destroy the tree, your universe can't possibly exist because the tree is gone.
I don't
you
have another
understand?
solution.
Well, then we don't have
start
another
here
solution.
And tell everyone that you can't, everything deserves to live.
I'm not
Then
down with the
stay
Saurons.
here, because if you can travel through time and you can help each timeline, then help. Don't just sit there getting power for yourself. That's so self-centered. How is that leading? How are you changing your world if you're just going back in time to collect things for yourself?
Roll. Can you roll a leadership check?
Is that just
It's 2 plus lead.
2 plus 8? I don't.
It's
Team
your new
boosting.
skill. I was like,
Team
it's your,
boosting.
it's like your new skill was like that
Great,
little
I'm
lead.
gonna burn I'm gonna burn 10 endurance for this.
Yeah, do it.
Animal communication to boxcars.
Yes.
I'm kidding.
No, it's great. It's great. As your words sink in, October, the VCR skips. She's still transparent. She's not there. You could tell that everything that she used, everything she threw with that mannequin attack. So she's pretty hurt, but she's like, I've been fighting for so long. I don't know if I stopped if I would exist anymore. I don't know if I can do what you ask.
Where's your mannequin? Didn't you give up something? I remember, I heard it. I heard your voice. I listened to it. You gave away a part of yourself because they promised. Where is it?
I gave away I lost my entire universe. I considered that sacrifice enough to make a bargain.
What was your bargain?
To give me the power to fix all this.
So you gave away your universe in hopes that you could bring it back?
I stop all of it. Yeah, I dragged everything up.
You haven't won any science fairs, have you?
I don't think she really understands the cause and effect. Ada, and like I kind of still very clearly like holding a knife to her throat. She does not stop at any point. It's like one on throat, one on chest.
Mm-hmm.
She like looks at Ada and sees that she's got the Sauron device in her hand. Like,
It's, I think, like on the table from her.
what if you used that? What if you backwards wired it? It's supposed to send you signals, but what if you could disseminate a message, disrupt their entire network, and
Theoretically
make them
possible.
think every universe is correct?
Also, that program
We're
is
at the
running.
beginning.
You said that the entire Sauron belief is based around formula. The formula must exist in all devices.
And I saw the formula when we pulled everything out of the containment closet, whatever that thing
The
is
closet.
called.
Can you rework it?
Maybe.
What if you make them
And send
think
it back.
every universe is correct, so they have no reason to believe
And-
they've failed?
Or rewrite all the Sauron devices.
I mean, ultimately, I just need to find the right formula. If I do, they have no reason to delete any other universes.
Do it so that everything's optimal.
I mean, easier said than done,
I know.
Haley.
But I believe
have you
in
won
you.
5 science fairs, or have you
I have
won
been-
5 science
I
fairs?
heard you won 12.
You did?
Yes. I did hear it. I heard 12 somewhere. I did hear it, and I have great hearing. Someone said 12 science fairs at some point in the beginning.
I have also heard the number
heard
12
it.
before,
Yeah.
so.
Ada believes it though. It looks like.
Ada does believe it.
Are you rolling
I'll
some
team
sort of-
team leader,
okay.
but also I'm pretty sure someone said 12 science fairs at some point or another.
This is
roll
perfect.
this.
This
But
is
I will roll
perfect.
team.
It was
Shit.
an message.
6.
Oh.
Donation 6. Okay, that's what it. Well, it's that is canon
It
because
counts.
the
It
fucking
counts.
donation.
It counts.
Add 1 to your hacking skill. So
Add
what
1.
skills are you using to rewrite this code?
So I was thinking probably inventor is applicable
Yeah.
and smart.
Yep.
Those were the two I was thinking. Can I add in knowledge of mechanics?
Yes.
Cool. I am rolling all of my dice.
Great.
I think as you're doing that, like, kind of flips she's got the slight blade in her other hand, the one
Yeah.
still at the throat. It's a butcher's knife.
Yeah.
And she hands it hilt out, and she's like, I don't know, it does time stuff. You're doing time stuff.
Might be useful.
Don't steal it.
Why would I possibly? Never
I
mind.
have trust issues with knives.
She trusts you because she handed it to you.
Hey,
Thanks. What?
no, that was a really sweet moment. I just wanted to point that out. It's cool to see you guys getting some time like this, especially at such a tense
She
moment.
just still has a knife on. So Haley's just like,
Okay.
Very clearly still
I need
Maria just
silence.
slowly puts her. Are we done? Are we done?
well,
Sword out. You're in my house.
good. You're good. Thank you.
I don't know
Just,
what
like,
she's doing.
Just like I appreciate you, but we need to figure this out.
What does that mean? And
Oh.
like when you weren't looking, the person who was a wolf, who was a dog, is now back to their human form. He is shorter than her
Oh,
by like
nice.
a head and a half.
They look like the statues.
Yeah, the exact right.
Great.
statue. Actually, the statue makes him look larger.
Oh,
because-
yeah.
They scale them. They scale
Yeah.
them. And like, yeah, kind of maintains eye contact with October.
Oh my gosh! Work. Oh, that was a good one.
Holy cow.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
24.
May I narrate how this works?
Of course.
You take the butcher knife, and you know how when you're putting a new battery in a
I wanna-
phone.
I want to
It's
find
like
out.
a-
It's a
it's like a-
Damascus steel blade with a mother of pearl inlaid hilt. It's beautiful.
You know how, but when when you're putting a battery and you have to like kind of cut the plastic. That's what you do with that blade, and then you like can pop it open, and you see there's like a little like you can actually see the code, and the code actually has a physical like it pops out, and you see it's kind of like a puzzle, and so you have to kind of undo this puzzle, and the puzzle is the hacking, and you're very successful at it. And what was your goal, by the way? That was.
My goal was ultimately to basically like rewrite the formula that the Sorens use so that when they are trying to figure out how to identify the optimal universe, instead of how to identify the optimal universe, their goal ends up becoming to guide people toward having like the right knowledge and the plethora of choices to be able to make good choices rather than like end up resulting in like
To make
shitty
the universe
choices.
last, right?
Yeah.
Make all universes.
So instead of
Prosper.
sometimes
To exist.
having to choose
Yeah.
bad choices and sometimes having to choose good choices, it's always just the pursuit of knowledge. It's not
It's
a
the
moral
pursuit of
compass.
knowledge.
It's the pursuit of
Yeah.
Okay. So you do that, and then you close it, and it says patch code to all devices. YN.
Why?
Processing. And so you see a little bar.
I didn't test the code, so cross your fingers.
Code usually works right the first time, right?
I think so.
Mine does.
And so as that's working, like it's actually a pretty fast processing bar because it needs to be, because right now there's knives and there's NPCs and Nap Zone Awakenings, and then suddenly it hits 100%. As soon as it hits 100%, you feel it's like the floor drops out from you, but then catches 2 feet below. So the entire universe just shifts. And as you look around, the thing that you're holding out to stop October Sky's gone. Just vanished. Everything else looks fine.
A bunch of knives.
Yeah.
That's how you always
You're
look.
just it's like you're just holding knives.
And the two in the house have like shifted slightly, like maybe like 4 or 5 inches left and right. Like, who are you?
Visitors.
It is still floating.
Why are you in our home? And like Maria takes out the big sword and then it like turns into like a hooked blade.
Whoa.
Whoa.
BB
We were just
Wow, this
solving
was just
some
a
problems.
prank. This was just a prank. I'm so sorry.
What is a prank?
Oh man,
It's a-
hey guys, I forgot. I teleported us into this house on accident. Oops. I'm learning how to use my
Again?
power.
Oh my
yeah,
god,
I
you're
know.
getting into so much trouble.
Oh,
Yeah,
please, we're so
BB,
sorry. Wait, who are
BB.
you, by the way?
It doesn't put the
I'm
knives
really
away
sorry
first.
we're in your house.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
smaller
Sorry, Haley.
dog one is like, you guys know magic?
Ada's backing toward the door.
I think it has been like
And it's just like
transformed
really
outside.
what?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy.
We
I'm-
should go outside.
Can we? We're just gonna leave.
Oh,
sorry.
Jesus.
Thank you for being excellent hosts.
Yeah. Good luck on New Scotia, Scotia.
Scotias.
Yeah,
Old
hey,
Scotia.
and remember, like, protect the environment. BB says as he like backs out the door.
Recycling
You're
is cool.
Recycling's
excellent.
cool.
Haley.
and then the
Stay cool, never die.
Stay cool.
Oh, and also remember tardigrades. Just remember that word. It'll come back.
What is a tardigrade?
Very
Water
important.
Water bears.
we all walk out the door and you can just hear our voices like in the distance. Tardigrades.
So you are in the past.
Yep.
It is eerily quiet.
Oh, okay.
So you have a knife.
So
with
I
this time.
have
Time knife.
1/10 of a knife, I think, and she like fumbles around, and this is mostly to go to other. I have no idea. Okay, and she like takes the two of them and holds them together, and is going to try and just cut a door, and pray to God that it goes to their time period.
Yeah. And as you actually look to try to help with the device is gone. Like it was there one, it's gone the other. And small pieces of your adventure is starting to just vanish from what.
Like,
But we
are
don't
we
know
forgetting
that.
it, or like is our like,
It-
clothes changing?
The
and
clothes are
stuff? Okay.
changing. Yeah. So like, yeah.
Wait,
It's like
But are we?
Ada
not
was
remembering
only wearing the
stuff, or-
clothes
You
from
still
that one
remember.
period.
Yeah, to be
it
clear,
just changes back into like.
Oh,
yeah, it
okay.
like reverts.
Okay.
I think that so it's like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't
No,
worry.
that's gonna be weird.
It's okay.
It's not gonna be weird.
Thank you.
Yeah.
just gonna
Appreciate
try and
that.
cut a hole through reality. I don't know if anyone wants to
probably-
help her in any way.
I was like,
I lost the Soren
no one has
device.
any idea how to
Wait, does magic
It
work if we all
disappeared.
think about the same thing? Is it
You
just
know
like
what?
click your heels 3 times?
Should
and
we
go,
all
Yeah.
all
Yes.
think about it? Like,
Thank you for using anime logic.
great.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So how many dice can we
Wizard
help
of
add
Oz
to
is
this?
anime logic. I like
Do
it.
we add? Can you add 4 dice for each person?
For each person who is helping by stating a sentence that will help her remember the time period she is from.
Okay.
Who would like to start?
I think you know what she does. She's about to cut, and she's like, "Wait, okay, this is gonna be really cheesy, but I need your help." And then she like give me your hands. But she's clearly holding a very
She's just
sharp
holding up the
knife.
other.
She's holding like this, like the box cutter in her hand.
I'll hold.
You want to like?
Okay. And she snaps like each of the pieces off again, and she puts one in each of their hands.
Okay.
Oh, sharp.
Yeah.
Think about where we're from, and where we want to go back to. Oh God, close your eyes and think of home.
Oh.
Do we say one thing we-
boo.
Yeah,
say
everyone
one
says
thing-
one
one
thing.
Do we just say one thing that reminds us of home?
Yeah. You start.
Oh, I really want to get home and watch BB play baseball again.
Libraries filled with books, the old dusty tomes that nobody reads but are filled with the sort of knowledge that nobody knows.
Kyle and the diner I want to take Anne to when we get back on a date.
I'm glad you sabotaged the Soren's plans and you're part of our team.
Okay, I really appreciate that statement, but that doesn't actually have anything to do with
Don't you remember the stupid balls in that stupid trash can?
Were we supposed to say
Oh,
ours out
that's
loud?
sabotage. I thought you meant the thing that we took. Oh, that was real. Oh, okay.
Like, oh my god, I'm gonna close my eyes again.
And she like goes around and takes each of the pieces and then like,
Lightly glowing with the
yeah,
colors
they're
of
like
the
sort
mechs.
of glowing, and then kind of she's like, all right, and like holds both the pieces and the thing in her hand.
These
And-
kind of magically snap back together, though.
Yeah, yeah, they all like
know
they're like
where they
magnets.
belong.
They know
Yeah,
where they belong.
they actually
So
are
she has-
inlaid in the new blade.
Yeah, and then she like places the two blades on top of each other. It's like they're all just merging together. Takes the knife and just draws this like series of runes in the air, and then cuts like a square.
Roll.
So my normal time. Do you want me to use my time freeze ability?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Well, you have your time freeze, and then you also have a
and my
like
sixth sense.
It's you add your sixth sense.
Okay. Yeah, that's one fewer die. That's fine.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Boxcars 18.
Yay! So as you are doing that, you open a door and you can feel like when you were young and you trained with the blade, it actually exhausted you to use.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
feel
this
that
is
again.
tiring.
Yeah. And as you think you can't do it, as you think the door is going to close, you see hands reach from the portal. Hands you recognize. Kyle's hands. Dankula's hands. Lamandy's hands. Nadia's hands. Just all the people who have helped you in your past. They just kind of all reach out.
What's vampire face? What was her name? What's the vampire's name again?
Which
Fred-
one?
Frederick.
Oh,
Priscilla
Priscilla
and
Crona.
And Sky.
And
Crona.
Yeah,
That's
and
what
they
it
all reach in and you just pull, and all of you are pulled through this glowy yellow portal, and we jump to our epilogue.
I'm excited.
What
I'm excited.
happens in this corrected universe? What happens when you get back once you settle?
Haley goes to the school of the magic, the weird kids, or Crona is, and tries to make them go on camping trips with her because she knows that the magical animals don't get to go out and things might end horribly if they just suddenly appear. So she helps get them accustomed around people because she trusts her camp members, and they start teaching them, start hanging out. So pretty much runs a weird summer camp where you just kind of hang out with mythical beasts.
I would say it's probably like. May I add to this?
Yes.
Okay. I would say it's probably a monthly thing, with wilderness
in
camp.
the end, like years and years, and like eventually in the far future, it becomes this weird summer camp where humans hang out with like weird myth creatures, and they just all hang out in the forest in like a weird summer camp mishmash, monster
sounds
mash, summer camp.
And by your senior year, there's actually some crossing between the two schools. There's a exchange program of Victorian School for Wayward Students of Unusual Kind and Talent that they start to merge and they start to switch. And so this private school that was once so obsolete now starts to open doors.
And they also like they aren't hated when people know who they are.
You actually get a pair of silver chains. Yes. As an honorary.
Yes.
And
Honorary hall monitor. Fuck yeah.
Priscilla is not a bird in this universe. She was not damaged in the fight against Bucky, and so she is human, or as human as
She's
she
just
can be.
stuck as a bird.
Yeah.
She was stuck
No,
before.
she's not stuck as a bird, and she is dating Crona. It's great.
Yes.
Who would like to go next?
I can go. So Kenna like goes through and she shows back up, and then like you don't hear from her for a couple of days. It's almost like a week, and like you see her at school and she sort of does the like passing, and then you just get this text from her that just says the word heist and a knife followed by like a weird M. And you show up, and then she gives you a time and a date, and you show up at her place. She's like laid out maps to the offices, and she's like, okay, we're getting the knife back.
Okay.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, yeah.
And I assume you all join her in
Oh, yeah.
an epic heist
absolutely.
in which they break in, and there's a lot of like, and like sneaking down hallways.
Do we all
and
get to wear
then-
turtlenecks?
Oh yeah, we all get to wear like matching black turtlenecks, and then like
And I throw all of you
cracking, and then
granola.
like Ada cracks open the safe and pulls out the knife, and Kenna finally lays her hands once again on the discreet dagger, and then turns around and her brother's there. And then they have a very long, drawn-out conversation in which she does not stab him,
But it's close.
but it's very close.
Oh, by the way, all the Mikeys are at the door. Hey, don't steal that! Hey, that's
Mine.
Michael's!
If
Hey!
there were pictures of this, we're all like behind you, rooting
Yeah.
for you, like.
Yeah, and it's just, it's like a
Yes.
series of like montage, like, what? I'm yelling at you and I'm yelling at you. And then there's like they don't hug at the end, but there's like an accord that is reached.
Does Michael ever get invited back to family gatherings?
Maybe for Thanksgiving. Okay. And he brings a really gross casserole.
It's very
And Kenna takes it, throws it away, cuts a hole, pops it in, and closes it.
Yeah, so in this universe, do you have the speed? You actually, so in this universe, you get back your
She gets the discreet dagger, and I think she returns the slight blade, which she technically stole from her family.
And the slight blade will always have these 4 weird pock marks on the blade that are
Like
these
a inlay.
of the little bit of the dimensional dagger. Or
that's so
in
cool.
it forever.
And eventually, when she turns 18, I think she will reclaim it.
And you probably work at Murray's Beach.
Of course. And then you find her covered in blood, chopping up meat.
I mean, delicately carving a biblical leg, just like
Yeah,
delicate
it's
slices.
It's very good.
It's really.
Did you get better
really
at branding?
appetizing.
Like, did you have like an Instagram account that like goes with you, the Mikeys can run?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got way better at branding.
Yeah.
There's no
Get the
triple,
logos
like
everywhere.
weird triple M.
Yes, we know that you stand for quality.
Do you start cooking with Nadia in the cooking class? Or the cooking club again?
Ooh.
I think she does. I think she is concedes leadership of the club to Nadia. Like Nadia has always been the leader.
Yes.
And she does not adopt Nadia's personality,
No.
but she will listen to her and argue slightly less.
And for Nadia's graduation, you make a very nice dark chocolate mousse.
Yes, it is 100% dark
Good
chocolate.
No question.
It's very bitter, much like Kenna.
Ada.
So Ada, of course, she participates in the heist, but the rest of her time, she actually drops out of school and begins her own sort of like learning. She gets into college, and as she's in college, she simultaneously starts a research facility where the entire goal of the research facility is to learn and understand how time exists and how to manipulate time within space and use the conjoining of the two. And she invests like her life in this research, and she wins prizes and
Multiple science fairs.
Like, she gets a lot of recognition, and I won't say whether or not she is successful in her venture, but I will say that the name of the research facility is Morgan.
In the end, may I add to it?
Please.
It's probably near the end of your when you are in charge of this company. I don't know what kind of life your character has had. It's obviously full of science and joy. You're you lost your sewing machine after you jumped through the loop. It just happens. Time reverts. And the oldest computer you have, just like you think you're gonna throw it away, and it kind of just boots on. It starts to, like, the keys start to tap and a message appears, and it just says like, how many science fairs have you won? I'm at 23. And it just, the tagline is just MC.
Oh.
I'm gonna fade out before she responds.
Which one of you guys would like to go first?
The immediate shot was because that was a little bit in the future, right?
That was very
Yeah,
fun.
far in the future?
Yeah, yeah.
She's
So-
like in her 40s, 50s.
So BB is sitting on a park bench in San Francisco, and he's sitting there, and the magazine. It's a few. BB's got he's gray, still repping the tardigrade color, but he's got just gray hair, and it's beautiful flowing gray hair. And on the front of the thing, it's Science Weekly, and it's got Ada, and it says winner of. And it's kind of obscure, but it looks like a very long number with a lot
It does
of
look like a number.
a lot of science fairs. And BB Shuts is like thinks back about those old days, remembers coming out of the tear, and the first thing he did was snap his fingers. And is Kyler still available?
Kyle's in it.
Is Kyler? Oh, okay. So,
But Kyle doesn't like reach you through the portal. He kind of he's like next to you and just like hands you
that's what
something.
you're like. So.
Oh, it doesn't say anything. But.
So me and Kyle are sitting out there. I remember Kyle helps me up because I kind of fall, helps me up, and he just looks at me, and I'm like, don't look at me like that, Kyle. And he's like, and nods his head over to Anne, and BB walks over to Anne, and says, hey.
Hey, are you okay with all the times? Are you, time stuff?
Yeah, no, I mean, I think I have to be at this point. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, creepy, upsetting. Hey,
Anne kisses BB. Like while he's stuttering,
BB's
he like came up to her.
did you
and
float or?
yeah, she just kind of like floats up, just like floats right and just boop. And it's not even like shy. She just boop.
BB's heart beats so much that he sciences up in the air a little bit. Like a hummingbird. Hummingbirds don't have wings, they just float because they're really happy all the time.
Yes, that's how hummingbirds.
And so,
And then
Haley hears that, like,
that was so dope. BB kind of goes, kisses her. We're done. Okay, this is great. This is actually great. So, do you want to like go on a date, or I guess we can go to prom or something? I don't know how school works.
It's about prom season.
It's about prom season. Look, oh, I see the signs.
do you go hunting or something?
It's about prom season.
it's about prom
The
season.
theme, under the theme, casino heist adventure through Aladdin territory.
We should get a limo. Let's all get a limo.
As long as it doesn't talk to us.
Okay.
I
I
feel
don't.
like,
Is Haley
I
being like,
can
there's
fix
not
that.
enough feathers and like dancing for this?
What? Oh, yeah, I don't understand humans.
Human.
I mean, you're supposed to do the, like,
I mean, that's what I do. Yeah. Anne sort of considers it and is like, maybe prom. Definitely hang out and watch movies and eat pizza.
Oh my gosh.
okay, that makes more sense.
Oh my gosh. But I have to have at least 2 larges or I'm not full.
Oh,
Is that-
don't worry, I have a lot of points saved up.
Oh my god. This is so. BB. Yeah, BB's good.
Baby's good.
BB's good.
So I think there's a couple shots around that you see, like that the viewer sees as we start to get towards the final scene.
Do we have like montages during the
Yeah,
credits?
yeah,
single
like you
images?
see, Love Mandy's doing a show.
There's like
Anne
tardigrades falling down.
does go to the special school, and she ends up, long future flashback again, she ends up being a teacher there.
Oh,
Yes.
She teaches magic.
Do you sometimes show
thank
up at
goodness.
summer camp?
Are
Yes.
you the teacher that sometimes falls asleep in class?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I'm the
Puts
teacher.
on a movie and then accidentally falls
yes.
asleep during the movie?
Yes. Yeah. They like me a lot.
but you also care.
I do care.
There's flashes. You see, like, there's a game with you and Bucky goes,
Is he missing? Is he still missing an arm?
no,
Okay.
it got undone.
He's got more
He didn't go
arms,
to the
or-
nap.
No, he has the normal amount of
guess,
arms.
like,
Okay.
The games
I
of
just normed
excellence
them
never
over.
really happened. So
okay.
Um,
You would never have gone to the nap zone.
He.
Oh, good, you're not engaged.
Oh god.
So
Dodge that bullet.
when we're playing baseball, I call my shot, and it's directly to Dankula with the shirt that says "Dank it here," and it's got like a hand-drawn target on there.
Yeah.
Just like this. So I'm like calling my shot.
Oh, but it's gonna miss. Like he's not gonna catch it.
No, it's just gonna hit him.
Yeah.
Hit him in the chest.
There are some photos of you, Dankula, and Kyle going to like an amusement park nearby.
Yes. Did we get stuck on the Ferris wheel?
Yes, but the picture's only of like Kyle's hand and then you guys.
And then
just a
I like
thumbs up.
to imagine that we're stuck and Anne has to somehow get us down with magic.
Yeah, I telekinesis and then bring Ada in to like jolt the.
You know what? It does end with a Grease style school carnival. Let's just throw that out right there.
Yeah.
There-
It
Grease
definitely
style
ends with a
carnival.
Grease style.
Can there be?
I win all the shooting prizes.
You do.
Kenna wins the knife throwing
Yeah.
competition.
there needs to
Which
be,
they shouldn't have at the school.
There needs to be an adult telling Ada that she's too short to go on the ride,
Oh.
but then Ada hovers above.
Oh,
the,
no, you mean
the-
Principal? Now listen here, I know that you're very smart, young girl, but
Just floats.
oh, you are taller. Okay.
I'm not sure how this works, but I guess I.
Anne goes to every single one of BB's baseball games, but also like sits in like a corner away from everybody. She's
the
like
shade.
she has like an umbrella, and she's just but like when he scores and stuff, she's just like
And as soon as BB's off the field for a second, teleports over to her, and like brings
They're
her
just
snacks and
like-
the popcorn and things.
You really shouldn't be doing that during a game. You gotta be ahead of the game.
I'm the best.
Oh, that's fair.
Baseball boy.
There's you guys flashback. Love Mandy is killing it.
oh,
on
and I'm best
tour.
friends with Love Mandy. by
Oh
the
yeah,
way.
you guys have magic
We're-
stories.
Yeah, we're
Um,
magical girls together.
The Dramata family's chill. You have so you are officially a Dramata. They both exist. Both grandmothers exist.
That's
one
gotta be a
is
weird family.
grouchy.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be awkward family
Wait, are
dinners.
they still sisters or are they now cousins?
Well, so
I think we were always sisters. Because
I always thought you were cousins.
Grandmother.
You are related in
Oh,
some
yeah.
way. Both grandmothers are now existing.
Because one of them didn't exist, so
Yeah.
you couldn't have been descended from them. So I assumed you were like a
Yeah.
weird genetic offshoot of the one grandma.
Timey-wimey.
I was
Timey-wimey wibbly
the
wobbly.
kid who wasn't supposed to happen.
Surprise genius.
Surprise! The Drama family's actually chill. Yes, still very emo goth, but like also accepting of whatever.
It's just like whatever.
There is a flashback to I think maybe the first Thanksgiving or whatever holiday that New Scotia has, of all of us sitting at a table, me next to Anne, Ada.
Oh, do you mean
Ada.
New Scotia? Or so Ye Old Scotia Day, where everyone dresses up in old school outfits, but the time period is not
Yes.
delegated, so you just have to wear old style costumes.
And you can see it
And dress
happening
up
outside
as-
the window. The camera pulls in, and there's like Anne and Ada, and then me
inside
sitting
joke,
next
is
there.
this like a
we're inside.
Friendsgiving?
We're inside.
Yes.
Yeah, well, we're inside
it's
of my
definitely
house.
a holiday for fun
And
stuff.
there's Kenna there insisting to carve the turkey.
Oh, it is.
And-
it was beautifully carved.
And it's gonna be gorgeous. And Haley's there like no
We're all
turkey.
dressing up, and I dress up as Harrington as a dog.
Yes!
I was just, don't you get it? And like, it's
Oh.
only an inside
And,
joke.
and then
Because Harrington and Maria aren't important because they didn't die that night.
well, it's important to us.
Oh.
So there's no statues of them. They're just in history.
So and then in front of like there's a hand, you see the back of a person walking in and setting things down on the table, and there's like vegetarian options that they're setting down, and it's my father, John Stamos. It's canon.
Hey,
Yep, I know.
hey, William Bobbert.
Dad, you know my name. But my dad makes this joke where he forgets the thing.
And then
Was he
Kenna's
famous
like,
or something?
I got you something. And she totally cuts like a tiny portal and then hands you a blue cow with sugar.
Kenna.
Drink it.
The hand already comes out and Kyle just pulls it away. Nah.
Kyle's like, no.
Drink it.
And I think that is the end of this.
And then we go,
Then we all jump in the air and freeze frame.
and we knock some stuff off the table because we tried to jump in the air, but we were sitting down.
Yeah,
so
we were
like
all sitting.
the tables fly,
table
everything's
on-
everywhere, and we're just
Ada's laptop is like there's stuff spilling on Ada's laptop. Anna's asleep.
on BB, who's
Yeah.
cheering.
You actually see in the window when you actually when this picture comes out, because you decide I'm going to take some Polaroids of this event, somebody takes it. You see in the very corner of the window, there is the face of a mannequin looking at you.
Wait, a mannequin or a marionette? Or a mannequin?
You know what?
Void face.
It is definitely Little Manny.
Okay.
Staring in at us?
Oh my god. And there's the end of high school.
Oh my god.
Can you give me the note
Oh
box?
my god. Catch. So I have a request of this cast real quick.
Yeah.
Could we all just freeze frame for like a couple of seconds in the position that we would be if we all took one last picture together?
If we were freeze framing?
Yeah, if we were actually
like
freeze-
actually taking a picture?
We're
like,
freeze
yeah.
framing. If we're freeze framing.
Freeze framing.
Okay, in
Okay,
the,
'cause,
yeah,
like,
the
actually
jumping
the
laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Okay.
If you're gonna use this for social media, anything, I have to fix this.
Okay.
knocking it with my hip.
Okay. You ready?
So do you
Everyone?
want to do sign-offs first and then freeze frame as the close?
Oh, I do.
Oh,
That's a good
yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
We should do that.
Thank you so much for watching the show. This has been a full like 12.
Yeah.
We've been doing this for a year.
It's been a
I
good
think it's
year.
been 11
It's been a good
13
year.
episodes.
Yeah,
We did
it's been
Magic
4 or 5.
number 13. It's been 13. Manny in the window, going in the note box.
My name's Jagged Ash, Jakidash.
Double ding.
Double ding. Thank you so much for watching. Tweet at me. Or don't. It's your life. Oh, we gotta read donations,
We still have stuff to do.
Here, you guys.
Thank you so much. This has been great. I wouldn't have been able to do it with my cast or without my cast or without you guys. I'm really flustered. Go! Somebody else take it.
Hi, my name is Random Tuesday. You can find me here or my other RPG homes. You can also find me at Random Tuesday on the internet. That's the best place to find me. And I will be back on this channel next week with Manner of Speaking to the Point at 7 p.m. on Tuesday for our final episode. There will probably be a duel. Someone might die and someone might get away with a diamond or get arrested. It's very hard to know how this will
cursed.
happen.
It's all the same. Hi.
Could be cursed.
I'm Steph. You can find me at Sourford Junkie on Twitch and Twitter. You can also find me on Monday running Eat, Pray, Kill, our Kill 6 Million Demons RPG. Yeah, it's been really great. It's been so much fun. Also, check it out. I'm doing Inktober stuff.
Woo woo.
Hi, my name's Drunkly Romantic. You can follow me on Twitter and Twitch at Drunkly Romantic. It has been an absolute pleasure playing with all of you. This is an amazing cast. I'm so happy that we got to tell this weird story, and I'm so happy that you got to tell it. Thank you, Anna, and thank you everyone who's watched this show over the last like year-ish. You guys are fantastic. You made this happen, and it's been a lot of fun. That's my fun sound.
I'm Michelle Game. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter and Instagram. If you want live performances, go to sarahperforms.com. At some point in my life, I will update that website. Eventually, it will have actual shows on it. Gosh, thank you so much for the opportunity to do this show and play this really know-it-all character.
It's a lot of fun.
It's been so much fun. Thank you for being my sister.
Thank you.
I feel like I got a new sister, you guys.
Oh.
Thank you for dating my sister
You're welcome,
and
Anna.
stabbing people
Anytime.
and just being real cool.
It's been real cool.
Just you, yeah.
Oh.
Hello, I'm Jamie. I played past tense and and you can find me on the internet at Amity Jamie or Amity Jam on Twitter.
It means friendship.
And it does mean friendship, and I am so glad to have the friendship in this room. And thank you guys, because without you guys watching and donating and cheering and sharing and hosting, we wouldn't get to all sit around and do all of this. So thank you.
I'm gonna read some donations, then we're gonna do our freeze frame
Free fire
frame.
from.
BB Phantom would like to add, I want to thank you all for such a glorious, wonderful show. Such fun and enjoyable characters and so much chaos. Love you all. Thanks again. And now back to ads. Miss Chances says, you are the knife girl with the 5-mile stare looking for knife fragments. I was the little pupper that knew there were where 5 of your
God.
fragments were. Maybe want to meet up for a head pats and stabbing?
feel very conflicted about this message.
Science Fair, Hall of Fame. It would be with great pleasure that we announce Miss Ada Andromeda Ways has been introduced into our illustrious number of honor. Number in honor. Wait. Has been introduced into our illustrious number in honor of her winning 13 science fairs. We're honored to count her among us to the foreseeable many more wins in the future. Thank you, Science Hall of Fame. I can't read, I apologize.
I like that this is a reality that just has that many science fairs as you go through life.
My magazine is Science Fair Weekly.
Yeah, like
every
high
single-
profile, like high level science
Oh, you know
fairs.
how many animes there should be about science fairs? All of them.
Just about fairs?
Just science fairs. The official announcer would like to cordially invite to the kind of casual and a super awkward union of BB and Andromeda as a dating couple. No gifts, please, and no best wishes. They're totes ox and just want to have drinks and hang out with everyone. Also, no Saurons. Okay, thanks, bye.
They're not invited to our party.
No Saurons.
Legit.
No Saurons required.
Paladin Hulk would like to add Claudia. You did it. Congratulations. You did
Yay,
it.
Claudia.
You did a great job. Now go into the world and feel proud of accomplishment. Thanks.
You did great. You made this whole show weird and fun and lovely.
You did it.
We did it. We did it. You guys came up with tardigrades. That's how I knew immediately this was going to go off the rails.
Magic is magic. Mastodons are not horses.
I do remember that.
Scissors are just knives working together. I think that was one.
Yes! Would like to say, just take my money, you beautiful people, with $25. Yes! And just after Mir would like to add, I can only say this. Thank you all. I'm throwing flowers at your beautiful son.
Thorns.
Why is
Thank
it
you.
always
No one has
roses?
thrown flowers at me yet.
It's why'd you throw a whole bag? It's so heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just literally just threw compost waste.
I don't have a katana to cut it in half and make a distraction.
Okay then. We're gonna do our jumping pose. Are y'all ready for the sign off?
One more? Still more.
Oh, there's still more. Oh, I need to refresh some more. Refresh.
Okay,
Refresh.
feeling attacked. Sorry, Claudia. It's like a lovely story.
Oh, here, I can slide.
We're doing our freeze
We're
frame.
getting
Oh,
ready.
I see.
Freeze framing. It's
Getting
fine.
ready.
It's
Okay.
fine.
Troopers SJP would like to say not much. How much is that Manny in the window?
Ow!
The one with the stabby knife. How much is that Manny in the window? I do hope that Manny is me.
I am so excited for this spin-off that we're going to be doing next Wednesday called John Stamos and Manny.
To be clear,
best friends.
that is not the thing.
Put in your
Big
soul
thing. We're
hat.
hosting it.
BB Phantom would like to say thanks again. I'll have some is a word. Decompression time and wine bowls continue to be wonderful. Several less than threes to you. They go?
Yes.
Okay. You guys are great. Hit up the Twitter. Fan art, you know where the fan art goes to. Be ready for EBK at what time?
7 p.m.
And then straight to the point is at?
7 p.m. on Tuesday.
Yeah. You are all lovely. You're great.
You guys are.
You're okay.
Sorry, guys, I don't feel well.
It's okay. You're doing wonderful. Take care of
You
yourself.
guys are lovely. Thank you so much.
All right, let's do our final pose and our goodbye.
Is this the weird table or like we're happy together?
Yeah.
I think this is the weird ye old Scotia party.
Yeah, this is our Yale Scotia party.
All right.
Okay.
Do you want to count us down?
Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.